Guys, welcome to Desert Armory and More. How was your evening today? How's your day going? How did it go? Whoops, we need to shut that off. Hootie Hoo was trying to tell me he got something live here. How are you all doing today? Hopefully I've got my pen in here. Yeah, I do. For requests later, we got those. Someone's in here because I put a like in, but doesn't show anybody's in here. Isn't that funny? Hey, Mango. Doing good. Tonight is different requests people made. I'm awful. I'm sick. Oh, that's not good. What happened? Why are you sick? Why are you sick, my friend? Hey, Eastern Washington. Good evening to you as well. How are you this evening? Mr. Mango's sick. That is not good. Hopefully you got someone to take care of you. Make you feel a little better. Vontae, hey buddy. Thanks for coming in. My mom is celebrating her B-Day tomorrow, but I'm going out, so I might go live tomorrow to pass the time. Gotcha. All right. Welcome, Vontae. Yo, what's good? God's good. God's good, Vontae. Yep, get better there, Mango. Get better there. 5 of you in the chat. Thank you guys for coming to Desert Armory and More. We'll see how the algorithms run tonight. Last time they went pretty good. 2K subs look good. Yeah, they're good. They do. Appreciate it. Yeah, I got 2K today. Last night we got to 1920, I think. Then lost down. We lost like 63, and then we got back up. It's 2 a.m. for me. Yep. Growing fast. Sort of, I guess. Yeah, I would say so. Last night I was on for a long time, and I got like 400-something subscriptions. Lost 63 of them. That's the most I ever did. Plus, it was the longest I ever did live. It was like 4 hours. Can't sleep. Oh, that's not nice. Can't get to sleep. So, 4 of you in the chat. Sorry, 3. Hopefully it'll pick up. We'll see how it goes. Sometimes what you got to do is start and stop some of them. Now there's 7 in the chat. Thank you guys coming by. There was multiple requests made yesterday what to put on the table, so that's what is on the table. The only one that wasn't requested for was the FN57, but we stuck it on anyways. Longest live I've done is 3 hours and a half. Got 25 views and no subs. Gotcha. My longest was last night. It was over 4 hours. The longest before that was 3 hours and like 10 minutes. I did a couple of those before. Most of mine I try to keep to 2 hours because that's manageable. It's not too long. 3 hours is pushing it. And 4 hours, the reason why I did 4 hours was because I had 100 people in here like the whole time almost. Those for sale. Don Julio. They are not. Thanks for coming by though. They are not for sale. Appreciate you coming by. I'm finally posted a short yesterday. Hey, there you go. Wow, those are sick, man. Thank you, Froggy Man. Froggy Memer 98. Thanks for coming by. I'll take the blue one. Yeah. It looks like a comic book. Yeah, they call it the Sketch. The Canik Meta SFX Sketch Signature Series. This is number 624 of 2500. It's a collector's edition. I guess someone hand paints all those little lines on it with a marker or something. Each one's a little bit different. That's why they're numbered. 1226. Not sure what that's for, buddy. No clue. Then that's December 2026. 20 of you in the chat. 22. Thank you guys for coming by. Appreciate you. Means a lot to the channel. CCV. I have no idea what that is, buddy. No idea, my friend. No idea. Hey, Katie. Welcome, welcome. Washington, I just dropped a like and comment on your short. Washington, we'll see about checking yours out sometime, too, since it's your first one. There's another person who did one recently. Was it Raging Bullets and Beyond? I need to look at his. Is that one to the right of the blue one Walther, or is that a sort of Russian? It's a Russian. That is, or a Klasnikov, or not a Klasnikov, a CZ. It's a CZ Tuckerov, 7.62 by 25. Hey Russell, what's up? Thanks for coming by, buddy. Run the card. How can I? You don't have the rest of the numbers, brother. Let's see here. Let's see that MP5. Sure, Waxter. MP5 clone made by Century Arms. It's the AP5 MKE with HK internals as a 3-position. Hi, Desert. Show table. Run the card. Thank you, Mango. Look at all of them, but they're BB guns. Not just joking. How's the day going? Yeah, I know you're joking. It's going pretty good. I did have a customer cancel on me for a flooring job, and that kind of bummed me out today because I couldn't do a whole bunch then because I planned today and tomorrow doing flooring. So tomorrow I'm doing something else instead. Today, did customer stuff, touch base with customers, got things lined up for the following week. Is this a dream or is this real? Nugget, they are real. Bro, I'm never posting again. I've been spammed. All I see is Atrium. Like, what the bleep? Okay. Hey, what's up, Jackson Nugget? Welcome to the chat. You're new. Appreciate that. That deserves a face reveal. Thank you for coming by, my friend. Let's see here. Love the wood. Me too. You got any Lancaster rifles? Supposed fish. I do not. I actually don't know if I've heard that. I like your little thing. Your avatar is a Mr. Clippy, I think his name is. Appreciate that. Looks neat. Reminds me of the old Windows 95 or 98 we had. I fart in my hand and then smell it. Legend. Come on, buddy. That ain't good. Did I just cause a face reveal? You did, buddy, because you're new. If it's someone I don't recognize, I try to do a face reveal. 37U in the chat. Yesterday we had requests for my 22 here, for the Tuckerov, for the Blue Canic, for the CZ stuff, for my 500, for the 357, for my sniper rifle, and for my 30-06. Mr. Clippy, there we go. Yep, Mr. Clippy. The biggest gun I have would be the 338 Lapua back there. I do have some 10 gauges, and obviously they're really big, that thingy there. And this 5.77 Schneider's really big. Because I see you like such things, let me waste it for nothing in toilet. Don't know what you mean, buddy. Do you have a 50 cal? Brian, I do not. I do have a 50 caliber round that was damaged, so someone emptied it out, and then I bought it at a swap meet for $2. Still has the primer, though. It's pretty cool. It's made in, oh, this one doesn't have a date code. It's just got numbers. It might be 77, because there's 2 7s spaced apart. Got as much as you can't hold. Buddy, don't know what you're talking about. Need one of my mods in here. Let's see. Is AK on the table? No, the AK is not. That was not on the, oh, I guess it was. I do not have the AK on there, unfortunately. That was one that got, what do you call it? Overlooked. I had so much chicken scratch on there. Plus, this is full enough. What is your favorite gun? So, my favorite on the table, I'm not 100% sure. I do have some favorites on here. My favorite bolt action is right here. My favorite revolver is my 460 in there. Favorite lever action is this right here. It's a Model 92 chambered in 3220 from 1895. My favorite semi-automatic pistol is my Canic TTI Combat. Favorite shotgun is the double barrel 10 gauge right there. It's a Beretta Silverhawk. Got any Litchfields? I do not. What was the AK looking drum mag? Oh, that is for the SKS, actually. That's my SKS. That's for my SKS. Got any Litchfields? I do not. Hola, Alberto. Mauser on the table. No, the Mauser is right here. Right here. It's, what do you call it? Turkish Mauser. Good morning. Unique Amigo, welcome. What was that AK looking drum? Okay, I said what that one was. Like the Lapua. Yeah, we know that. Litchfield rifles were made in Tahiti. Yeah, I don't have one. Just bought AS and W617. I'm having a blast with them. Nice. Just bought a VZ24 for $400. Sounds like a good deal. Do you have 12 guns? Call James. Yeah. All these double barrels. Let's see. This is a 10, 12, 12, 12, 16, 10 gauge, 10 gauge. two 9mm shotguns, 10 gauge, 410. Those are both 12s that I'm working on. This is a 12 that I'm working on. And I have two 20 pumps, or one 20 pump and two 12 pumps. At this point, I lost count of how many guns he has. Oh, gotcha. You got an M14. Outdoors, I don't. I do have a AR-15 right there. Thanks for coming by the way. What's the Lapua on the table? Yes, yep, that is on the table, the Lapua. Thanks for subbing to my main. No problem. Let's see here. Thanks for the subscriptions. We just got like 4 of them right there. 3 of them. Thank you. This one here is kind of oddball. It's called a Star Arms Interarms made in Spain. I haven't shot a lot. It's really heavy, especially when it's full. I prefer 20 or 12, and for which application each? I'm used to shooting 12 gauge. I only have 120. I have lots of 12s. So I guess I would prefer 12s because I think the ammo's about the same price. The damage is better for like skeets and stuff and dove. What's your least favorite? It actually, I had it out here last night. It's in that box. It's a Lorsen 25 ACP. Is that a single action Colt? It is a single action. It is a 357 Magnum. I do have a single action Army that's in there. That's a Cimarron 45 Colt. This is a 357 mag. What should be the first gun I buy? Brian, it depends what you want, a rifle or a handgun. Let us know. We'll try to answer it. Man, this channel is a gem. I'm really glad I found the stream. Froggy Meme, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Means a lot to the channel when people say stuff like that. Thank you. It means I'm doing okay content, I guess. Appreciate it. You subbed and like. Thank you. Ken Tom says, I'm back. Do you have a Ruger 1022 build? Not a build, but I do have two 1022s in there. I have a, what do you call it? A wood stock with stainless, and then I have a polymer with black. Is that a 357 nice grips? Yes, Nick, it is. That is. If you think it's that nice, do you mind double tapping the screen and subscribing? Maybe you are already. I can't remember. Kareem, we don't talk that here. Goodbye. How does single action and double action revolvers work? So single action, you have to pull the trigger back first, then pull the trigger. Double is you could either pull the trigger and it automatically pulls back the hammer, or you could pull it back and pull the hammer. Both of these are actually single action. Do you have a 22 Marlin? I don't. I have a 22 Henry. It's in the closet. I need to send it in. What's your oldest gun? Umasta. However you pronounce that name. You must stay. Matt. It's this one here. It's a Kentucky rifle from 1820 to 1860. Percussion. Our 16 gauge shell is going to be even harder to get. I've got Browning. Love it. Good chat, bro. Britt, I'm not sure. I have one box for this one here. It's a 16. It's a Zastava M75 from like the 70s or 80s. I got one box back in there somewhere. Let's see. Somewhere back there I got it. I might have had it with me somewhere else. It's these purple ones right here. It's interesting because the 20 is barely smaller and a 12 is barely bigger. So I got a 10 mil build. I don't have a build, but I do have a 10 mil Glock 20 in there. You have an AK and a double barrel shotgun. If I do, myself like share. Yes. Jerome Plays. By the way, that's my name. Mine is Jerome as well. Hey, Jerome Plays. My name is Jerome Michael Grunwald. Nice to meet you. Seriously, that is my name, Jerome. So we have a AK Kalashnikov right here. And we have all these double barrels. That's a 12, that's a 12, that's a 12. Those two are 12. I'm working on them. And that one's a 12 gauge. Oh, thanks. You're welcome. Love the channel. Not used to seeing another young Elmer Fudd in this world of synthetics. Yeah, right. Now I'm real. The blue pistol is a Canik TTI, or sorry, a Canik SFX Meta signature series, and that would be a sketch. Brian, my sniper is a 338 Lapua Ruger Precision. Bro, that is a sick gun. What kind of preload does it require? What you mean? Which one, brother? My grandpa has 3 shotguns. Nice. Can you please show us your favorite gun? My favorite on the table, at least for, I'm not sure about, for the semi-automatics on the table, it's either the Sketch or the FN. For the revolvers, it would have to be the 357. For these bolt actions, it is the 338 Lapua. I'm a big Western fan, and that saddle, woo! Yeah, that's my donkeys. I'm slowly training them to get weight. I got that real cheap. Once I'm training them on enough weight, I'll tie it to them. My 1911 is in there, unfortunately. Oh my God, the Jerome universe. Yep. What do you think about them? Any Daniel Defense? I don't have a Daniel Defense AR. I think it's really nice. Please collab with Arms Room. Yeah, we need to, or FAL Man. Is that a PSA AR? No, that's a Delton. I do have a PSA Rock. That's a 5.7 in that case. And I have this 5.7 as well. It's an FN. He is at 4570 revolver. I don't have a 4570. This is actually a 500 Magnum BFR, but they do make it the same look for the 4570. Do you have a double barrel with a rifle chamber? I had one. I was so old. So yo mad, stay mad. I saw one the other day that was a 20. No, I think it was a 16 and a 9.3 by 63R on the interwebs. I thought about purchasing it just because it's just you can't find the ammo for the other side. Nice, my two favorite guns. By the way, my name is Jerome. Nice, yeah. See, mine is too. I have my Jerome as well. This is the only video I've ever watched of you, and I'm already a fan. Thank you. Outdoor says you got a 22-250. I do not. Preload on your oldest gun. I've actually never shot that yet. I bought it as is, as it's sitting. Haven't done anything with it other than pulled the triggers. Bottle of Pua. Yeah, Is the PSA a AR? No, that's a Delton. I think I mentioned that already. Bryce, unfortunately, I do not have an M1 Grand. I don't Kelly or an M1 carbine. Can you please test shoot the Lapua? Can't touch guns on lives, Mr. Ken. Remember? Did you see the video of that Barrett rifle that was going off like the SIG? I have seen those, yeah. As well as, I thought there was another one too. Bryce, don't have an M1 Grand. He already got videos shooting it. Ken Tomey M1. No, I don't. You guys are asking the same question over and over. That's an FN 5.7. That one in here is a PSA Rock 5.7. I prefer the FN. No, I don't have an M1 Grand. Guys, you asked that like 4 times. Which gun is the coolest? A costliest? The 3.8 Lapua back there, if I would have to replace that with the scope that's on it, it's a, I have the cover off there, but that's a Vortex Venom. It's like a $1,200 scope when it was new. The gun new was originally like $2,200. Can you kill the lever actions on wall again? Yeah, I know. People keep asking me over and over every live. Last time, actually, it wasn't the M1 Grand. It was something else. I forget what it was. My friend's getting low on the battery. Hope to back on the next stream. The next stream's not until tomorrow, though, unfortunately. Dude, I came across this channel to scroll and I sub, and I'll be back. Have a good night. God bless. Yo, Mad, stay mad. We go live usually 6 p.m. every day. 6 p.m. Arizona time, which is Mountain Standard, but we don't have daylight savings time. Hey, Chris, what's up? I think you're new. How's it going? That deserves a face reveal. Appreciate you coming by. 91 of you in the chat. Could you all subscribe? We'd really appreciate it. Hey, Alex, welcome back. Thank you. I needed my mod in here. There was a couple of people saying some stuff they shouldn't. Sorry, buddy, I just hid you. Let me unhide you. I meant to do something else. Alex, come on, what is going on here? So I'm going to put you in timeout. Or no, there we go. There we go. There's a bot right there, that notifications guy. He's in here all the time. Well, a couple times. Hey, buddy. Hey, what's your name? It's Jerome. Ban that guy. He think it's YouTube. Oh, it's not YouTube. Hey, Lisa, what's up? Love the ever actions. Thank you. Subscribe if you like guns. Thanks. Where's the 17? I don't have a 17. Jung Kim, that's a 5.7 there. And this one down here is a 5.7 in that bag. It's a PSA. I have a Glock 20. I'm in Alberta, Canada. Have a good night. All of name in you, Mad Stay. 420. Okay, there you go. There is a notification saying if the stream does not end within 5 minutes. Yeah, that's a joke. That's not true. That's a bot. I just clicked on that account and it doesn't give me an option to do nothing. I deleted it. Please make my Ultra 30-06. I don't know what brand you have. Someone did request the 30-06 and it's there on the table. It's right here. Remington 700. Hey Ryan, what's up? Ryan Huckins. Elijah, do you own a Glock 19? No, I have a Glock 20 that's in there. That's a 10 millimeter. Chris, yeah, I do have a 10. It's in there. Hello from Canada. Hey Ryan, welcome. Thanks for coming by. You're new here, I believe. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Not know what's going on. Hey, Alex. Unfortunately, it let me make you a moderator again. Somehow it disappeared you as a moderator. I actually blocked you instead of pinning you. Hey, 2A people. What's up, Tactical Llama? Yes, you're new. Thank you, Ryan, for coming in. He is. I actually silenced him instead of pinning his comment. Do you own a 5.56 ARP pistol? No, I don't. I do have a 5.56 AR-15. That's a Delton and a Kalashnikov right there. And then we have an MP5 clone with 3 positions. The stock we just put on. No problem. Thank you for sharing. Hey, you're welcome. Let's see here. What do we got? 79 people in the chat. Thank you, guys. Okay, that's cool. All right, Elijah Montano. Let's see. No, 5 clone is very cool. Thank you. Yeah, it's a what do you call it? It's a clone MP5, so it'd be made by Century Arms. This one. It's they call it AP5 MKE, I think. Do you own an M18 pistol? I do. It's in there. I have an M18 in there. I don't have it out. 97 in chat. Any tips on replacing magazine springs on a pump? Like a pump shotgun? Magazine springs. So you should be able to take the top cap off, take out all the springs and the plug, and then put a new one in. But sometimes you got to be a little careful so it doesn't just fling out on you. I've taken them apart a few times. One of the closest MP5 clones you can get. I love mine. Yeah, you have one too. Yours is longer than mine, though. Tactical, you're streaming. He probably isn't currently. Hey, Daniel, what's up? Thanks for coming by. Let's see. Can I request a pump shotgun for next stream if it's not too much? Yeah, let me put you on right here. You guys can look at the beautiful guns. Let me get my paper. Here we go. Let's see. That was Alberto. Alberito. He wants the pump shotguns. Let's see here. Lightning is detected in my area. Oh, really? Are you doing all right? Your cough seems worse this evening. It's really humid today. We got a lot of rain in, so unfortunately I gotta clear that out here and there. Thanks for asking, though. How can you tell if a revolver isn't timed? Excuse me. Well, by the play of it, if the thing jams. What size barrel is your AP5? I think it's like a 10-inch, probably. 10 or 12, something like that. Tactical, I recommend Lapua. What's your everyday carry? 365 SIG or 2.0 Bodyguard Smith & Wesson. Show us that red tip round right next to the table. Oh, that one. Where is that thingy? Red tip round next to the table. I'm not sure which one you're talking about, brother. I picked those all up. Oh, that dinky teeny one. That one. That's a 17 HMR. That's for this one right here. Let's see. I think ours is the same. I just have the suppressor. Oh, that's why. What is the wooden lot action rifle? The front one is a 17 HMR. The middle one is a 30-06. Don't own a Draco. That 30-06 is a 700 Remington, and this is a CZ 457. Growth through there is really cool. What material is it made of? Mostly heavy-duty steel or something. I mean, that thing is heavy. H&R Ultra 30-06, good or no? Belgian made. Love to hear your opinion. H&R Ultra. I don't know, Britt. The only 30-06 I ever shot was a Springfield that my brother has. That was an old military one, and then my 30-06. That's a Remington 700. Do you own an MP40? I do not, nor a 9 mil. What exactly is a Draco? It's kind of like a miniature AK. Do you have anything like 6.5 Grendel? Chris, I do not have that. What's your favorite gun you own? Ryan, I don't really have a No, I don't have a 30-06 Springfield as in a Springfield brand. Mine is a Remington 700 brand that shoots 30-06. My brother actually has a Springfield that shoots Springfield 30-06. 450 Bushmaster, no, I don't. As in my favorite, I don't have a very, that's my favorite overall. I have favorites of categories. No 50 Bushmaster. Cameron says, hello, brother. Welcome back, buddy. I never saw a gun that like that in real life, only synthetic and wood. That's very cool. Yeah, that's like a heavy metal, that thing. It's so heavy. 50 cals would be like that too. John Preston, Random Adventure says, what's up, Desert Armory? Your collection of guns is amazing. Appreciate it, brother. What do you have? I forget. The question tonight is 22 Magnum, 17 HMR, or 5.7 by 28. Thanks. What you got today? Today is requests people made yesterday. Thanks, man. Love your chat. Britt Faulkner, thank you. Yeah, my dog was just going to town on my door trying to get in. Outside door. MP5, Elijah. Yep, Elijah, right there. It's a Century Arms, so it's a clone, but it has HK internals. 12 gauge. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of them. Double barrels, double barrel. There's a double down there, and I have 2 pumps and a 12. Or sorry, and a 20 that's a pump. 94 in the chat. Could you all double tap, like, and subscribe? 22 Magnum all day because I don't have 5.7, unfortunately. Got you. Or a 17 HMR. That's what this one is here. Awesome, says Ditchwalker. How's you doing? 308. I got one. Right there. It's a, let's see, it's a Savage Axis Gen 1. Can you bring the tackled 1911 next stream, please? Sure. That would be the 2011, technically. Let's see, that was Ken Tomo. Ken Tomo. Yeah, I take requests, by the way. Ask if I have it. If I do, I'll put it on the table the following live. 10 gauge Daniel. I got a whole bunch of them. That's a 10. That's a 10. This is a 10. That's a 10. Do you have an AK? Right there, brother. A Kalashnikov. AK-47. Good evening. What's the smallest shotgun made that I know of? That's an actual shotgun, not just called a shot shell, would be a 9mm rimfire. I have one. I have 2 of them, actually. It's made in Belgium. It's called a 9mm Flowbert. Just wondering, what is the most expensive gun you own? That one in the back, if I had to replace it, would be 338 Lapua Sniper with a Vortex Viper scope. Can you give me a gun? Nope. Do you own a Hellcat? I do not. I wouldn't mind having them because they are nice. I like the 17. I don't have a lot of smaller calibers. Okay. Tulsa boy, if your cylinder doesn't align with the barrel for if the cylinder over rotates, goes back, then the timing isn't right. Thanks, Eastern. I wasn't sure how to answer that with so many people in the chat. 137 of you in the chat. Could you all like and subscribe, please? Does HK make the MP5? They do. The original, yeah. Do you have an AK? I just showed you that one. Can I see that 30-06? Sure, let's put you in. That is, it still has some of the jeweling on it. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. It's a Remington 700 made in the early 70s, if I recall. Remington 05. Nope, I don't have one. 2 Model 36 Winchesters. Nice. This person says 5.7. Very clean. Do you own a Glock 42? I don't. I have a Glock 20. It's a 10 mil, which is in the cabinet. What's your favorite rifle out of the old ones? The lever action right there. Out of the military ones would be the 303 British. Yes, Jeremy Guns. Welcome to the chat. Okay. Do you have a Remington Force 742? I do not. Unique Idris. Welcome. Yes, that's a 700. I also have a 700 270. Burb says hello. A lot of new people in the chat. Thank you for coming by. Could you like and subscribe, please? We'd really appreciate it. What's your least favorite gun? Added all of them. It's a 25 ACP Larson. You're the expert. I'm not. Marsh says, yeah, sure is. Do you have a AN AR-15? No, I have a Delton AR-15. Do you own a Glock 18C? No. We all wish we did, right? Let's see. I'm impressed with their knowledge. Try my best, buddy. Try my best. Let's see here, guys. 38. Let's see. 2038. 159 in the chat. Can you all double tap the screen and subscribe? Yes, Eastern. If you got anything to ask about guns, Eastern's the guy. He's the one who's got the knowledge. I'm just lurking. I think lurking is the terminology. Something like that. Guys, a couple of you subscribe. Appreciate that. 159 in your chat. Thank you, guys. Double tap the screen. I know not all of you are subbed. If you could, let's get that count up. A lot of you in the chat. Do you have any truck guns? Not really. I mean, I guess that would be a good truck gun. Do you own a Glock 25? No. Elijah, remember, I said all I own is a Glock 20. That is the only Glock I own. Glock 20. Do you have a P90 or... no, a P90 is actually not allowed for a civilian to buy unless he has special licensing, because that's a machine gun. A PS90 is the civilian's model, but I do not have that either. What caliber in do you have the lever action? Which one, buddy? There's a whole bunch of them. That's a 25-20. That's a 32-20. That's a 25-32. That's a 44 Magnum. That is a 30-30. And then this lever action is a 10-gauge shotgun. And then in here, I have a Savage model in 99 lever action. That's a 300 Savage. Do you have any old Lugers? I wish. Where's that 22? I don't have any 22s. Oh, no, this one's out right there, that little guy. It's a Walther. Sean, welcome. Hello, Alpha, your kittens. Must love seeing your musket. Maybe. What's up, guys? Random Crab, welcome. Jonah Uzi, no, I do not. What do you need to own a gun where you live? Driver's license and pass a background check if you're buying it at a store. Nicey says, Jonah Uzi, no, I do not. Now, here in my state, you can buy private party. Can I see your collection? Hunch, this is all right here, at least a lot of them. Do you have a sawed-off shotgun? I do not, Cameron. 9% of people know nothing about 9mm rimfire. I actually have one. Winchester also made a 22 cal that every part is interchangeable with the 9mm monitor. I have one of those. So I tried buying a different, I think it was a single shot rimfire. I think it was a Winchester, but unfortunately I lost the bid from like $5. It kind of irritated me. But yeah, here's the 9mm Flowberts. I've got 3 boxfuls of it. And the 2 that I own are Belgiums. There's this taller one here and the shorter one there. Like and subscribe, and I really like the stream. You're the best YouTuber right now. Thank you. I do not have an M1 Grand. Unfortunately. Looking nice, man. Earned a sub. Thanks, bud. Hunch, however that's pronounced. Are we zoomed in here? It kind of seems that way. Oh, we were. No wonder. Sorry, guys. I want to zoom in some, but not too much, because otherwise the quality drops down. There we go. Looking nice, man. Bro teaches Bullet 38. What you mean, buddy? Gun Samuel. You got any OGs? I don't. Hey, Dustin. Welcome, buddy. Appreciate you coming by. I think you're here another time. Good evening to you. How was your evening? Hopefully it is good. Mine's okay, I think. I made some salmon and some sauteed mushrooms for supper before I started. It was pretty good. Big Iron. That's one of them. Yep. I also have a 460. That one's a 500. VFR. Let's see here. 116 of you. You got any illegal firearms? I don't, unfortunately. All of mine illegal. Doing good, doing good. Thanks for coming by, JDF. You're new to the chat. Appreciate you coming by. If you like the stuff, double tap the screen. What is your most reliable gun, or do they all need maintenance? I would say probably like 90% of my guns work great. This is a weird question, but do you have a med kit? Med kit? As in like a medic kit? Like, you know, a first aid kit? Yeah, I got medic kits. Let's see. 93 of you in the chat. Like and subscribe if you could, guys. Appreciate it. Same brother. Okay, gotcha. I got them all in my work vehicle, too, in my van, you know, med kit. And when I hike. What is the blue pistol on the table? The blue pistol, my friend, is a Canik Meta SFX Signature Series Sketch. Jackson says, I'm back. Do you have the 500 Magnum on the table? If not, can you bring it out? It's right there, yeah. It's a huge revolver there. What's your smallest gun? My smallest gun is in this case down here. It's a little single shot 22 that's worth about, what is it? $1,000. Veretta Lazat, 0 likes. It actually has 56. I don't have that visible. The reason why I don't is because you actually get more likes when they're not visible, because the people don't know if you have 5 likes or if they have 3,000 likes. If you only have 5, then people scrolling through is like, oh, this must be a horrible channel. Let's see. Beautiful. Brother, your gun caliber is 22 as well. That one down there is a 22. It's a Walther. And this is a 22 as well. Nice guns. Thank you. Oh, good night, guys. That's good. Cameron, good night. Have a good rest. I have a Glock 20, Mr. Will Griffin. It's in the cabinet, the gun safe. It's a Glock 20 10 mil. I no speak English. Samuel, ¿dónde vive? ¿Qué es su nombre? ¿Es Samuel? Mucho gusto. Gracias por venir. We get buying an FN57 after I got a Smith & Wesson 57. It's better in every way. Yeah, so Jack, I wanted a Smith & Wesson 5.7, but the state I lived in, it wasn't on the roster. The only pistol they had in 5.7 was the FN or the PS90. Ecuador. Yo no fui en Ecuador. Yo fui en Honduras y Guatemala y El Salvador. Again, 3 messages that didn't read. Yeah, that's how it is, buddy. What type of CZ that? That one is a CZ52 in the 7.62 by 30. Sorry, 7.62 by 25 Tuckeroff. Let's see. Charles says ATF. Nope. Next to the Canik. Yeah, that's what that one is. What's your biggest gun? The one in the back there, 338 Lapua. Guatemala. Yeah, sí. Yo fui en Guatemala para ¿qué es la palabra? Escuela, una escuela de español. Y yo fui en Honduras para 1 año y 7 meses para una misión de los niños. Is that FNM Mark III MRD? No, it's I guess you'd call it a Gen 2. German Ruger on the table, World War II. I don't have a German Ruger or Luger. That right there is it's a Ruger 2245, I guess they call it. Okay, sabes un poco español. A veces, yo no tengo mucho práctica. Sin práctica no es bueno. That's how it is. What's that weird, bro? GM, I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Tactical Army, welcome. How are you doing? Avery Cook, do you hunt or just shoot? I do both. We just did some dove the other day. We're going to do whitetail mid-November. We're using our 270 Remington 700 and our 30-30 lever action Rossi Rio Grande. I want the 22. Yeah, we got 2 of them. That's a 22 there, and then the Walther's a 22. Appreciate you come by, guys. Do you have a Mauser? Yes, I got a Mauser right there. It is a Mauser from Turkey. From Gobble Gobble. I do not have any high powers. 357 Magnum Ken is on the table. It's right there. It's a Ruger Blackhawk new model. PPK es lingera en un poco pasada. No es una PPK. No tiene uno. Tengo un PPK. No. Do you have a Draco? I do not. Is that an AMT Automag MK5? No, probably not, because it doesn't ring any bells if I have it. I mean, this is a Mark 422, but let's see. Do you have an M1 Grand? I do not. A Car 98. People keep asking if I have a Car 98. I don't think I do, unless my Mauser's a K98 or a Car 98. Anything 357 SIG? No. The Tuckeroff is pretty similar. See how it necks down like a 357 SIG, but it's smaller and longer. Hey, what's up, Charles? Mr. Ninja. Any SIGs? I do. I own 2 SIGs. I own a SIGs 365 and a M18. ¿Tienes la magona caliber? No. No tiene Samuel. Samuel no tiene una Magule caliber 22. Do you have a Colt on the table? Not a Colt brand. I have something that looks like a Colt. 500 must have a little bite. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Luke says, nice. Thank you for coming by, guys. Beautiful knack down case. Yeah. My parents used to work at Colt. That's cool. I have 2 Colts. They're police positives. They're in the cabinet. Do you have any airsoft? I do not. Yes, that's a Mark IV. Okay, me escribo en tu channel. Gracias para escribir. Suscribí. Gracias. What is your oldest rifle? Ruger. It's this one right here. It's a Kentucky rifle from the 1820s to 1860s. Hartford, Connecticut. Nice. I have that Ruger. Good for you. Willoho, welcome, brother. Jimbo's back. What's your favorite gun? Enrique, I don't have a favorite, but on the table of the guns, at least rifle-wise, would be my 338 Lapua. Gotta go, school in the morning. You really brighten up my day. Well, Daniel, thank you. I appreciate that I helped someone to brighten their day. I try my best to do that daily. I feel like I give a lot and don't get a lot back, but sometimes that's how life is. What's your thoughts on Canik? I have 2 of them, Eli. Really like them. I have the Canik that's right there, and I have a TTI Combat. Did you went hunting? I went hunting for dove the other day. Did some shorts of that. ¿Cuál fue tu primera arma? Mi primera arma fue uno 22 long rifle. Es en esta cosa aquí. No es en la mesa. Está en la mesa, no es. Es en esta. That Canik color combo is awesome. Yeah, it's called the Sketch. Hey man, glad to see you live again. Britton, how you doing? Thank you. Is that the words your Discord? Is that what's your Discord? My Discord is would be Desert Armory and More. Okay. Gracias para vienen, Samuel. Mucho gusto. Let's see here. Guys, we've got 52 of you in the chat. Can you guys like and subscribe? We'd really appreciate that. Equal. The blue pistol was an exclusive model. Yes, it is. They made 2,500 of it. Mine's like number 624. Didn't you know you got 2,000? Congrats. Yes, I just got that today, Jimbo. Smashed your thumb. Yeah, a while ago, a lot of people thought maybe it was a Garand thumb on an M1. Maybe that's why people keep asking. That was actually 2 rocks that hit midair and my thumb was in between. It was something weird. I do not have a Desert Eagle. I do have, what do you call it? I do have this that's made by the same company, the 500. It's a Magnum Research. So I have a Weebly. Tactical Armory, I have 3 things that look like Weebly's. 2 of them are Ivor Johnson, CycleWorks, and then the other one is a Allen and Hopkins. That sounds hard to believe. Yeah, it's kind of weird how it happened. It's the weirdest thing how it worked. M16, no, but I do have a look-alike, the AR-15 over there. So is it special for you or what? You feel like it's your most special gun? I don't know if you understand me. Most special gun's in there. First one ever bought, my 22. ¿Tienes una Winchester? Yes. Tengo mucho. Y esta es una Winchester y esto. Y esta arma aquí es una shotgun. La tamaña es uno 10. Es muy grande. Esta. Winchester deals. Third time asking, do you have a Webley? Tactical, I literally just answered that question. I don't mean to be rude, but I literally just asked that. You asked it twice. That's the second time I saw it. So maybe YouTube is blocking my voice from you or they're blocking your chats. I have 2 that look like a Weebly. They're Ivor Johnson top break. And then I have a Hopkins, Allen and Hopkins top break. I have a Glock 20. It's a 10 mil. Sí, que es una MP5 clone. No es real, es diferente. Pero la internals es MP5 original. What's the biggest bullet you've shot? Biggest I've shot is 338 Lapua. You have what you need to get most jobs done. Yep. That was a lever action shotgun. Yes, it is. Yeah, sorry, Tactical. Sometimes when people keep asking something over and over and over, and I literally answered it 3 times or twice or whatever, it gets a little irritating. So I'm like, I just answered that like seconds ago. 10 millimeter or 10 gauge shotgun. Yes. Got a Red Ryder. No, I do have a Daisy looking thing. I did. Do you have a Mind? Yeah, last I checked, even though I can't see it. Are you allowed the guns to switch on it? I don't know that question, actually. Answer to that. Asked in the arm rooms chat, but I don't think you saw it. How did that salmon come out? It tasted good. Lemon pepper, olive oil, a little bit of butter, and then some tartar sauce on top. Yo como 10 aquí gana menos 10 segundos. Está bien, Samuel. Red Dead Redemption. The other guy can't read. Ooh, no, Alex, I didn't know. First time watching your channel, but I like it so far. Thank you, Tactical. I appreciate that. Sorry for that little bit of frustration there. Anyways, we got taken care of. Have you been to Dominican Republic? No, I haven't been to the DR yet. Grant King, we got 2 22s out currently. This is a 22 here, and that is as well. We got more in the cabinet. You're fine. Okay. 10, that must be so good to shot. Not sure what you mean. Mr. I can't read your language, unfortunately. YouTube does not have a translator built in. I wish they did. Frank used to switch. Switches are illegal. What's weird is I've seen someone have one the other day, and I was like, 380. I have one 380. It's my 2.0 Bodyguard. It's a Smith & Wesson. 200. We got another subscription. Thank you, guys. What's the big revolver with the long barrel? Pablo Morales. That is a 500 Smith & Wesson. A switch is something you put on a Glock. It makes it full auto. I gotta go. Gotta get up at 3:30 in the morning tomorrow. So good night. Good night, Tactical. Appreciate you coming by. Again, sorry about that. Alright, sorry guys, I had to check on my dogs. That's nice, bro. Thank you. Yeah, the 18C is an auto. You're welcome, and it's fine. Okay, I'm really impressed with the collection and the display setup. Thank you, Charles. Appreciate that. Bro, tiene Smith & Wesson caliber 38 detective. No. No es una, no tengo una detective Smith & Wesson. Esta es una 357 caliber, es una Ruger. Esta es la bulate es un poquito menos. Esta es más grande. Hi all, first time here. How's everyone? Christopher Brown, thank you. Pick up that blue gun. Yeah, I know. It looks like it came from a cartoon. It's called a sketch. A Canic Sketch Signature Series. What's up? Thanks for subbing to me. You're welcome. I try to sub back to all the people that are public because I can get to it really easily. Christopher Brown, you say you're new to the chat? Thank you for coming by. Appreciate that. Like and subscribe if you could. Let's see. What's up tonight? I'm just showing things that people requested. This is all stuff that people requested last night, so... Yeah, I've heard the switch is unsafe, right? I don't know. Sí, es uno, es gigantic. Sí, es uno. Esta. Y mira aquí, hermano. Esta es uno. La tamaño es 500 Smith & Wesson. Es muy, muy grande. Mucha fuerza. Looked like it came from Badlands. Yeah, right. Yes, sir. Nice collection. Thank you, DMV. Let's see. Can you show a 10 millimeter bullet compared to a 9? Let's see here. Let's see if I can get to one. Yeah, let me show you here. Dolor la mano. Fue dos tracas. Toca aquí y otro lado aquí y no bueno, mucho dolor. Fue una piedra aquí y otro lado aquí. All right, there's the difference of a 9 mil and a 10 millimeter. And what caliber you think it's better for pistol and more reliable? Thank you for showing, by the way. A 9 millimeter is more reliable and it's cheaper. Mucho trabajo, poquito dinero. En este momento, sí. Es una bala punto ucha, ¿no? Sí, es una 10 millimeter. Es para self-defense. Es para, yo no sé la palabra en inglés, en español. Cameron, welcome. Este es para los enemigos. Este es para práctica. Pero esto es una 9 millimeter. Este es una Dios. I carry a 380 through Ruger LCP Max. My 380 is a 2.0 bodyguard. I'm not 100% sure what he was trying to say. No problema, hermano. Gracias. I didn't catch what he was trying to say. Something about what's the point of the bullet made out of, I think. Because of the difference here. Yes, it's a Bodyguard 2.0. The 2.0 is definitely a good one. The Gen 1, not really. Right now, I'd say the best 380 on the market for a pocket pistol is the 2.0 for right now. He was asking if that was a hollow point bullet. Yeah, I knew he was talking about what it was made out of, as in like the tip. And I told him it was for enemies and the other one was for practice. Would a shotgun be a good self-defense weapon? Put some buckshot in it. When I was a police officer in the Dominican Republic, we could carry an M16. Nice. Home defense. Yeah, shotgun would work, yeah. I still prefer LCP Max, slightly smaller. Really? Smaller than the 3.0 Bodyguard. Wow. ¿Esta? Es necesario para los armas. YouTube no tiene toca los armas. Es no. Pero esta está bien. Pero los armas, no, es malo. YouTube dice, no toca los armas. Let's see, you got piercing bullets or are they illegals? I don't have any armor piercing. I do have some steel core 7.62 by 54R, and I do have some steel core 5.56. Let's see here. I used 12 gauge number 9 shot with great results. That sounds like you've learned from experience. Yeah, that's what I have in mind too. Number 6 or number 9. I mean, I don't have any tracers. No. 69 of you in the chat. Thank you guys for coming by. Appreciate you. Is that a Tokarev? It is. Yes, that is a Tokarev CZ52. What's your thoughts on the green tip? That's the one I have of the 5.56. What do they call those? The M855s. I actually haven't shot that many of them. And I've never shot my 7.62 by 54R. I got them in a bag full at a swap meet. They're like from the 50s or 60s. That sweet, interesting round. Yes, it is. Thank you for coming by. I think you're new. Appreciate you coming by. Agit Prop Psyop. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. Do you have a tactical vest? Not yet. There was a decent looking one at the, what do you call it, the other day? Swap meet with 3A in it, but I probably would like to put 4 in it if I would get one day. Let's see here. Let's lower you guys just a little bit. Inherited a 41 Magnum revolver, nickel plated. Are they worth keeping? What brand is it? Do you have a chest rig? I do not. That's funny. Will just asked the same question. What brand is a 41 Magnum revolver? What's the rifle in the back? So, James Luke, that rifle in the back is a Ruger Precision 338 Lapua with a Vortex Venom scope. They say you can get those up to almost 2 miles. But yeah, what brand is the 41 mag, brother? Daryl? Sorry. You're jealous. Those YouTube let you do shooting videos. Because you can't even touch them. You can do shooting videos on shorts and on long format, but not on lives. What's up? Oh, thanks. Does the Venom actually handle the recoil of the 338 Lapua? It does. That one's actually made for long range. It's a long range scope, so it's specifically for made that type stuff. Do you have a round for that rifle to show the size? Yes. Here, I'll take you off the stand here. So here's the size comparison of this one right here is a 17 HMR. That's a 30-06. That's a 338 Lapua. I loaded that myself, and I stuck on a hunting round. Originally, it was match rounds. In November, the Lapua is going to be a bait right, or what you're going to use for a deer. No, I'm going to be using the my lever action 30-30 right there. And then my 270 in here. The 338 Lapua, if I get a bison tag, I'll be using that. But that's a once in a lifetime. I'm the only mod in Arms Rune right now, so I got to go. Okay, see you, buddy. The Tuckeroff, that's right here, sure. Universal Healthcare over the table. Interesting. Much love from UK. Thank you. Let's see. Those are great guns. I bought one like it in my Curio license from ATF. 25. It saved me $25 straight to your door. Nice. I haven't figured out how to get a curio here yet. I need to. Because curios, you can send antiques. Well, antiques can go to your house anyways, but 41 Magnum is a really cool, underrated cartridge. Kind of a pain to find, but is decent to make, like a Smith & Wesson or Ruger. Is definitely worth keeping. What's your go-to for hunting rifles? Depends what I'm shooting, but for deer, I'm going to use my 270 and 30-06. For squirrels, I use my 17. Or I will be using that. I haven't used that. I usually just use my 22 LR. What's your PB longest shot? Britain, my range is only 500, so unfortunately that's all I've gone. Sí, yes. Es una, esta aquí. Es una Delton AR-15. Do you have 50 PMG? No, I do not. Have been wanting lever action forever. Hey, someone, we got a few of those here. Crazy Stuff. Welcome. You're new to the chat. Yours is a Smith & Wesson. Daryl, keep that thing. Man, my 270 is old. It's an old Smith & Wesson 1500 from 1984. I have a 270 in there. I believe it's late 60s, early 70s. The 30-06 here is early 70s. ¿Qué arma es mi frente? Está en la mesa. Es esta uno. Es un grande para la vela. Es muy grande. Es esta aquí. Es muy grande. Lever actions. Yep. Lever actions are real nice. Thank you. Greetings from New York. Welcome, buddy. I don't remember if you're new or not. If you are, you get a face reveal. If you aren't, well, you get one anyways. If you like it or not. It's a heavenly glow behind me. Thank you for coming by, buddy. Appreciate it. Sorry, guys. That was YouTube goofing off again. They keep doing that. Simple ass. Bat fee for the paperwork pocket. You get signed off by your Clio for the jurisdiction, fingerprints, and post the money or send it off. And short order license arrives. Okay. In my state would be pretty easy because we're in Arizona. They're very easy with that. Hello from Kentucky. Game bred animal. Thank you for coming. Robbie Farrington. Hello. He says hi. How are you? What are you up to? How's your evening? I also have a 1978 .308 rifle with scope that's 2 feet long. Nice. Greetings from Florida. Prola dos minutos a tus armas. El tiempo para limpiar los armas es mucho tiempo. I got any 40s? I do not. Let's see here. I do have a 10 millimeter. Technically, that would be a 40 caliber. Doing good. Just seen these guns and they look nice. Seeing what you guys got going. It's a gun channel. We talk about guns, history of guns. I have shorts of shooting, shorts of exploring mines and caves and hikes and stuff like that. Shorts of hunting. Ryan, I do not have a 7 PRC. The advantage is you can buy approved guns on the list from any state, saving money. Nice. Do you have an AR? Audrey, I do. Right there. It's a Delton. It's got a Vortex Strike Fighter red dot and a Vortex 3x magnifier. Glock 27. No, I have a Glock 20. It's a 10 mil. Isn't that a big scope for an ER? So it's because there's 2 pieces. That's a red dot from here to here. That's a magnifier from there to there. Mi abuelo tiene un Bravo 22 Super 77 Especial. Ah, está bien, Samuel. Mucho gusto. How does it work having buying a guns? I'm from Italy. They're all legal, yeah. Pueblo Morales. I would say an AK for one reason because, well, a couple of them. They will outlast an AR and outshoot an AR, and you could repair them super easy. So that's why I would say an AK. Where's the blunderbuss? Devin, I don't have one. You have a nice collection. Thank you, buddy. What's your favorite out of the whole collection? I don't really have a favorite of everything, but there's a few that come really close to my favorite of everything. What's your, let's see, what do you EDC? 365 SIG, a 2.0 bodyguard, Smith & Wesson. XXX77, it is a difference in each state. Correct. Yeah, that's true too. Here in Arizona, you need your driver's license and pass a background check if you buy it at a store. But you could also buy them at swap meets, private party, even yard sales here in Arizona. Yes, I have a 365 SIG that I carry. Usually it's on the outside. Sí, todo es legal. Los armas es todo legal. Yes, that is the it's the Black Hawk's new model. It can handle the buffalo bore, 700 foot-pounds of force. How do you feel about the stock sights, the bodyguard? Mine came installed way off. Braden, mine is way off too, and I do not know how to fix them. Rami, welcome. Can you legally get a P90? Possibly. You have to do the proper paperwork and pay probably $8,000. Just get a PS90 and find out if you can get a FRT for it. Yeah, I never have lots of guns, right? I disagree with the AK comment. I feel vice versa. Pretty hard to replace an AK barrel without specific tools. Kay, have you ever seen the videos where they torture test both of them? The AK wins on every one. I have a firearm license. I can walk out of the store same day with any gun on the shelf. Hey, same one. I can do the same thing here in Arizona. I can buy it, walk out the same day. Do you fish? I haven't in a while, but I do have a hunt and fish license. What's up, Alex E? Should I trade my buddy my FN's compact for a Beretta 92FS? What's your opinion? An FNS compact. Is it a 509 or the Reflex or what you got? Hey, Nonstop, welcome, Alex. Trade. I guess it's up to you, Alex. Depends what FS it is. Bro tiene toda la tienda de las balas. Sí, es una tienda para los balas. Sí, yo tiene muchos different calibers. Mucho diferentes. Bullet logo, and is that a bullet logo in the revolver? I have no idea what you're meaning, buddy. That is meant for. Oh, got you. Jackson's back again. AK, easy handle, easy fix. It was just double checking. Yeah, see, Pueblo, that's exactly what I think. Because you can repair them with rubber bands for the spring. You can repair them for this scrap of metal, that scrap of metal. Try that with an AR. You won't. I tried drifting mine with a punch. Didn't move too terribly much, even after about 10 minutes of tapping. Can't stand how wide the rear is either. Yeah, the rear is way too wide. And my 2.0 bodyguard compared to the 365 has glowing sights on the front and back, so it's good for night. The 2.0 bodyguard doesn't. Now, if you get the competition 2.0 bodyguard that they just came out with, the sights are better on the back, but they still don't glow. The U shape is way smaller. Why is FNPS9 restricted as an AR is equally deadly? Actually, a PS90 is more deadly in a way because a P90, sorry, is full auto. A P90 is a military firearm. A PS90 is the what you call it, the civilian version. Bro, tienes una AR-15. Sí, esta es una AR-15. Es una Delton. Any from FN? Yes, I have an FN 57. Precurious to 509. I don't have a 509. Different Alex, buddy. What's the first lever action that I've bought? My first lever action was this, my 30-30. Do you reload your own? Some of them. I reload my 338 Lapua, my 3220, my 25 Rimfire. I actually make those at a 17 WSMs. And then I reload my 3220s. SV40. I don't have a SVT40. In the cylinder of the revolver, I don't know how it's called. It's fluting. You talk about these? That's fluting. A P90 would end up being a short barrel rifle, which are restricted for who knows what reasons. Actually, aren't they considered like a bullpup? So they're actually. Oh, well, you're right. The actual P90 is a shorter barrel. You're right. As well, it's full auto. Let's see. You'd have to file it to the ATF to get it cut down and not end up in federal prison. Yep. Or make it longer into a rifle. Trivia. Mexico has 2 military gun run stores, many restrictions on civilians, no concealed carry. Interesting. The X-Man has Titter Tom, just saying. Nice. So does the 365 SIG. It's got Tritium sights as well. Just saying. Yo tengo una Barreda caliber 50. No tiene una Barreda. And his Beretta is legal for offense. En Estados Unidos, para defensa, una 50 caliber Barreda no es. Creo que no. Yo no sé exactamente. I take the Smith over the SIG, but EDC Glock 27 Gen 5. Nice. Can you buy RPG? I think you can with the proper paperwork here in Arizona. Definitely you can get it deactivated, no problem. But a functional one, you'd have to get the proper paperwork and a destruction device paperwork. Hot take, stock M4A1 AR-15 is best looking incarnation of the M16 rifle series. Long handguard, stupid. Well, hit the sights. Gotcha. They make 16-inch. Yes, Mike, we were talking about the P90. There's a difference. A P90 is a shorter barrel. It's military only, full auto. A PS90 is a 16-inch barrel. That's the one a civilian can buy. And yeah, I was wondering if they make a super safety or the other for that. Death Spawn, you are new to the channel. That deserves a face reveal. Thank you, brother. Ray's new too. Thank you for coming. What your favorite shotgun? It is my Beretta 10 gauge Silverhawk. Right here. It's pretty heavily engraved. I like it a lot. It's got the little hawk on it. It says Silverhawk on it. Pretty neat. Double barrel Beretta, made in 1960. 365 in Tacit. I don't typically carry my 9mm though. Gotcha. PS90 civilian model. Yes. Yep. Is 165 grain enough? What are you shooting it in, Liz? Or what are you shooting at 165? Thoughts on Glock Switch? I think it'd be cool if we were able to get them all the time, but they make other stuff instead. I have spoken Spanish since I was a little boy. Good for you, Carmen. 9 mil. What are you shooting, though? That's a heavy grain for a 9 mil. Ugh, engravings look so cool on the gun. Made it look like Old West guns. Right. That's a heavy bullet for... That's subsonic right there. 165 grain for a 9? How'd you get one that heavy that's a hollow point? Yo tengo una espita de doble canon. Deja ver con cartucos con... Ah, está bien, Samuel. I think I found my channel, Gin Haven. Thank you, buddy. What's better for deer, 30-aughts or 270? I don't know anything about rifles. Mike, either one of those are a good round for deer. If you're doing a mule deer, I would side on the side of a 30-06. 270, let's see, right here's a 30-06 I have here. It's a Model 700 Remington from the early 70s. I do have a 270 identical, but the barrel's a little shorter in there. Any crags? No. Less recoil and flatter trajectory? Yes. Dakota's right. A 270 has less recoil. Maybe. I don't know. My 270 really kicks. It is a flatter shooter. I like 270 for deer. Yep, that's what we're planning on using. My 270 and my 30-30 for in the brush. Just Whitetail, I just bought Frenchies 270 and the bolt was defective. A Frenchies? I've never heard of that brand, I don't think. Guys, like and subscribe. 73 of you in the chat. Could you all subscribe, please? Been a lot of people through. That has barely even moved. Could you all subscribe, please? ¿Cuántos cerebros tenéis una realidad? ¿Realidad? Revolvers. Yo tengo 17 revolvers en todo. French is owned by Beretta now. Oh, okay. I still have a hollow point. I'll DM you it, Katit. Do you go hunting much? If so, what do you hunt for seasons? Death Spawn. I just started doing hunting. We're doing a whitetail. We did some dove the other day. Hopefully, I'll get a tag for javelina as well as I'm going to put in for bear. We'll see. Benelli affiliated, dealt with Benelli USA when I sent it back. Got you. My gun budget will increase soon. Uh-oh. Nuh-uh. Death Spawn says, nice. I got 2 subscriptions out of that little thing. 46 of you guys. You mind all subscribing. Have to hit the hay. Good night and God bless. See ya, Western. Appreciate ya. Bro, que vertido. Canal me tengo. Dude, where'd it go? Que ir. Divertido. Gracias, Samuel. Bro, Barry, that would be so cool. Yeah, I need to put in. I didn't realize it's only over counter. So I need to go to my local tag selling place and buy one. How far can you shoot with 270? Probably like 450 to 500 yards decently. I never have, but adios, Samuel. 2 projectiles with each shot. 115 jacket hollow abatement to expand at lower velocities, followed by a 50 grain flat hard cast disc. Your second wide channel. Interesting. I'm sub, bro. Thank you, Pablo. Appreciate it. 500 yards ethically, but to 800. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, you could get it to 800 with the proper wind, proper gun, proper bullet. But yeah, ethically 500 yards. Anything more than that, 270 is going to be a little hard to be effective. Those Rugers are purty as a puppy. Yeah, that's a Ruger, and that's a Ruger, and so is the Precision... Ruger Precision in the back with 338 Lapua. You're welcome, Mike. Trying to help where we can. Hey, good night. Out to 300. You can go way more than 300 with a 270. I can go 300 with my 30-30. Pretty accurately, too. I did 350 in a 6-inch circle. My friend Gabe Horn loves 1911s. Nice. I have one 1911 in here, which it's a Springfield Army as well. Hey, welcome back, Army. Thank you again for your service. Springfield Army came out with a new 1911 Operation Tungsten Gray Cherokee. Got one ordered. Nice. That 500 would work for a bear, right? Yeah, more than enough. I would actually bring my 460 if I was hunting bear for pistol wise. Yo, bud, y'all good. Thank you, Just Mods. I shot a 270 out to 300 meters. Oh, 300 meters. See, we're talking about yards over here. Yeah, 300 meters, definitely. Meters to prove accuracy. Sorry, Carmen. I thought you meant 300 yards. What do you like to hunt? We're doing a white-tailed deer mid-November. Coyotes we've done. Dove, squirrels. We're going to do javelina, hopefully. I put in for that. Yes, that's a Lapua. 338 Lapua. How many yards have you been out? My range is only 500, unfortunately. I need to sight it in for longer. I just don't have a range longer than that. I don't know. I saw people carrying pistol revolver for self-defense of animals while hunting. You carry guns. Yeah, I carry all the time. And when I hunt, I carry. With a 270D. Gotcha. Got a couple subscriptions more. Thank you, guys. 49 of you in the chat. Can you all subscribe if you aren't? Appreciate it. My record with a Lapua is 1776 yards. I like the number there. I like that. Yeah, because they can go pretty far. Are you planning something? Surge Poo. Interesting name. On an elk. Nice. Yeah, that would really work for an elk. What type did you have? What model and all that? I don't have an M14. The closest I have to it is an AR-15 right here. Thank you, John. Welcome to the chat. What brand is your Lapua, by the way? Hey, White Rambo! Buddy, thanks for coming in. Now that I subbed to you, you're like, I'll go ahead and come in. Appreciate you coming by, buddy. Same name again. Let's see here. Mr. Surge Poo. Hey, bro, I'm from Australia. We can only have bolt actions and braid action shotguns. And pellet guns, right? Thank you for coming by, buddy. Would you conceal carry an 18th century black powder? No, I wouldn't. It was in Tennessee on my friend's property. Had stopped by from shooting. There were people walking down range at 300 meters, and you are not on the closed range. People walk around. Oh, boy. 338 Lapua Standard. Okay, so this one is a 338 Precision Ruger. It's this one here. Now, this is a hand load I did myself for hunting with the soft tip. These are Spear 225 boat tails. And that's a 30-06, which is what this one is. That wood one in the middle. And, of course, that's the 17 HMR CZ right there. Awesome gun collection, man. I'm from Australia. Josh, thank you for coming by. Sub if you could. And turn on everything. No doubt, buddy. Yeah, right. I'll tell you how I did it. I also have a 300 Weatherby. The 300 Weatherby mag, those are nice. Some nice tools there, fam. Thank you. Must be cool making your own bullets. It's fun. Black Powder Hunter, I see the Pyrodex. So I use the Pyrodex for loading brass shells for these old shotguns. Because they can't handle the modern loads. So that's what I use for that. Eventually I'll use it for the shell for this that I'm making. You sub, thank you. This is a 577 Schneider. We're going to hand load that one, make our own shells out of 24 brass. And then this is a Kentucky Percussion. We got to load the proper Pyrodex RS for that. Is that a Luger? No, I wish it was. This is a Ruger Mark IV 22. Made in my home state of Arizona. I live in southern Arizona. He subbed. Thank you, Josh. That deserves a face reveal. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. You have a good evening. Hope to see you soon. We're glad you joined the family, and turn your notifications on. Then you know when we come live. We do shorts of hunting, shorts of shooting, shorts of explaining guns, talking about guns, shorts of exploring mines and hikes. If you like that stuff, all you guys subscribe and double tap the screen. Thank you, guys. Your guns are amazing. Thank you. Please call who? Hey, what's up, Sarah Bush? What's up? Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Yeah, that's part of a song. Jesus, 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 sweetest name I know, fills my every longing in my heart, keeps me singing as I go. The Ruger Mark IV is a great bit of kit. British speaking. I'm not sure what you mean, buddy. Aspen, Jesus is me. No, you are not Jesus unless your name's Jesus. Oh, yes, sir. Song time. There you go. Jesus means everything. He does. Amen, brother. God bless. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm a believer. Sick airsoft guns, bro. Matt, these are all real. The only thing that's kind of a little tricky in that respect would be the pellet gun in the corner here. You have a P90? No, I don't. Nope. The oddball ones I would have of pistols is this thingy. I saw you on other YouTube stream earlier. Yes, Ghost Gunner. It was probably the arms room. I was on that one before my own. Please want to tell you how I do it. Do what, buddy? I had a Ruger 1976 Ruger Single 6. Those are nice. Bicentennial 20 caliber until it was stolen. Aw, sorry, Jeff. Yesterday was the M1. Now it's the PS90. Well, it's been both actually. Plasma rifle, 40-watt range. We wish, Jay. Someone asked that last night too. We wish. How many airsoft BBs does the MP5 hold? Those are real, bro. That's a real 9mm pistol with HK internals. It's a Century Arms clone with a third position and a folding stock collapsible. I mean, indeed, that was. Can you legally buy RPGs? If you got the right paperwork, you probably can here in Arizona. Do you kill 5? Dude, you are not going to be in here. We don't talk about that, Mr. Mayor of Mayonnaise. Goodbye. What double barrel is that? These are all Belgiums from here to here. That's American made. That's 12, 12, 12, 10. This is a 16 from Yugoslavia. It's an M75 Zastava. And this is a 10 gauge Beretta. This is a lever action 10 gauge Winchester model 1901. These two little shotguns are garden guns, 9mm Flowbert. They're rimfire shotguns. This is a 10 gauge single shot, and this is a 410 single shot. Real guns or what? Yes, the real guns. 256, don't know what that is. 791, don't know what that is. 9mm babies, yeah. 2721. Dude, I don't know what you're writing. Do you have a 1911? Me and my bro. We do. My 1911 is inside my, what do you call it? My safe. We don't have that out tonight. Tonight was a request that people made last night. So me and my bro, if you want to see the 1911, I can have it on the table tomorrow as a request. We go live 6 p.m. Arizona time every day pretty much. The 1911's in there. Definitely would like it if you could subscribe too. On the floor, that right there is a shotgun that I'm fixing. It's a 12 gauge. Those two over there are 12 gauge that I'm fixing as well. So me and my bro, wants to see the 1911 tomorrow. We'll put that on the table. Hello, brother. Good evening from Uzbekistan. Welcome, Arnold. I want you to tell how to shoot a long range. I have no idea what you're trying to spell out. That would be a little bit hard to know what to do. I want a Thesis Tanker. Carmen, I do have a Thesis. I have a Thesis double stack 1911. And someone did request for it for tomorrow, so we're going to stick that on tomorrow. If you guys want to see that, come here. Cody, welcome. If you're new to the chat, could you subscribe, please, and like? Beautiful collection, he says. That definitely deserves a like. Bro, Aspen, please stop putting your numbers. Yeah, Aspen, I have no idea what you're trying to do. So, yeah. It doesn't really make any sense in the chat, other than if you would like Instagram me some of the specs that you're trying to illustrate. Otherwise, yeah, it's a little hard to know what you're writing. It just makes it look like you're spamming. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm so inspired by him. Oh, thank you. You can tell him here. Noah Sparks. Oh, he redacted something. Welcome back, Noah Sparks. Appreciate you coming back. But it's older style, like 2 hammers, 2 triggers. Yes. Yeah, that's what this is. 2 hammers, 2 triggers. This one, these are both 2 hammers, 2 triggers. This one's missing some parts yet because I'm still trying to find them. All of mine are 2 hammers, 2 triggers, except the double barrel. And then the single shots, of course. Lucky American. Thank you, Spencer. I feel blessed. Hey, Noah. Hi. How often do you do these lives? So, Luke, we do them usually every day, once at least. Sometimes twice. It depends. Aspen, if you want to send me something with a 338 Lapua, send it to my Instagram right there, at Jerome_Grunwald, because it won't be able to be understood, broken up like it is right now. So please send that to my Instagram at Jerome Grunwald. Yeah, Luke, thank you for coming to the chat. I believe you're new. Appreciate you coming by. Can I request the Airsoft AK-47 for tomorrow? I don't have an Airsoft AK. It's a real one. Is that a 4570? How often do you shoot it? I do not have a 4570. What's up, Hunter? Welcome, buddy. Appreciate you coming by again. What's going on? Hey, Mr. Prasic. I haven't seen you in a while. I know you're not spamming, brother. It's just it can't be understood, broken up in pieces in this type of chat. So please send it to that Instagram I just gave you. Hey, Praise, welcome. MB5, I had one of those. Yeah, mine's an MP5 clone. It's a Century Arms AP5 MKE. It does have HK internals throughout, 3 positions, and a collapsible stock that we just put on. Aspen, I just showed it to you. Hello from Nebraska. Welcome back, 10-time shooter. Is that the actual American dream? Right. Do you use hard R? For which? Do you do hunting lives? Unfortunately, you can't do hunting lives because they don't want you touching or shooting guns on lives. Josh, thank you for asking that. Number one victim. I'm not sure what you mean by do you use a hard R. Show me your Insta again. This last time, buddy. Right there. Bro, what the bleep are you saying? Victim. Yeah, I have no idea. What's your favorite firearm? Mine is a PPSH-41. Little Dirty 30. I don't know. I have so many of them that I have characterized them in different orders of what I like. My favorite bolt action is my 338 Lapua Ruger Precision. My favorite pistol, semi-auto, is in here. It's a TTI Canet Combat. Favorite revolver is in here. It's a 460 Smith & Wesson. Favorite semi-automatic is my AK-47 right there. My favorite shotgun is this. It's a 10-gauge Beretta Silverhawk. The hand cannon here is a 500 Smith & Wesson right there. 100% American status. Awesome collection. Thank you, Alfred Garcia. Subscribe, please. Do you have a Discord server? I do. It's underneath the same name as this. Desert Armory and More, my channel's name. That's my Discord. I mean, he could have sent it that way, too, I guess. Let's see. And then Discord is... There we go. I don't write non-capitalize that often, so that's my Discord, at Desert Armory and More. Freedom of Guns. Yes, Noah. Here in Helsinki, it quite a headache to brought guns and arms. Got you. Same in UK, John. Yeah. Yeah, I just sent that one. Jerome at Grunwald. Yeah, that's my Instagram. And then my Discord is my channel's name, at Desert Armory and More. Hey, Robert. What's up? Yes, John, that is gun control laws. I know, right? Ghosh Gunna says, okay, thanks. What brand AR? Shadow Noisy. My AR is a Delton. It's just the middle of the road. I didn't want to pay, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. I paid, I think, 800 beans for that thingy. 500 Smith & Wesson must kick like a mule. It does. That one really hurts because the finger guard is so small. It jolts and hits your finger pretty bad. Let's see. I'm not trying to spam them. Truly into hunt. Yeah, I know, buddy. I just gave you all the info, so send it that way. Stick it up, yeah. Aspen, it is the same as my channel name. I'm not going to show it again. It's the same as my channel name, at Desert Armory and More. Let's see here. Birthday. Vina, happy birthday. Would you shoot an 8-gauge? If I had one, I definitely would. I do have an 8-gauge shell right here, but I don't have a gun for it. I've been looking for one. There's a couple right now on the interwebs I was looking at GBs. Russian roulette, 2 players, winner gains their net worth. Burents, what's up, buddy? I don't have a 50 BNG. Nothing's for sale. That's actually a 338 Lapua, which is that one right there. That's a 30-06. That's a 17 HMR. That's my Discord, buddy. Desert, Armory, and more. Nothing better than Smith & Wesson 500 for sidebar. Look like a very strong AR-15. Yeah, it is pretty good. I like it a lot. Just saw an ad for a SCAR, but in the AK round 3000, and it's got camouflage pattern. Hey, PSA, welcome back. Cool revolver. Thank you. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. That's what it is. Can you show a Beretta? I don't have a Beretta pistol, Mr. Siegel. I do have a Beretta 10 gauge right here. It's a Beretta 10 gauge Silverhawk from 1960. And never jams. Good for you. Happy birthday, Vino. What's your oldest gun? Mr. Robert. It's this one right here. It's my Kentucky rifle. I don't know really what it's chambered in, like a 42 or something like that. It's a percussion rifle original. Haven't messed with it at all. We would love to get it going sometime. It says it doesn't work. Aspen, I have no idea. I told you what it is. That's what I know it is. Other than that, I have no idea what it is. Why you can't find it. I screenshot your name, but I'm not sure if I'll find you or not either. How much does all your stuff cost together? Don't know, buddy. What's your favorite revolver? My 460 Smith & Wesson is my favorite revolver. I need one of it. God's plan. They aren't for sale, unfortunately. Aspen. Yeah, there you go. Aspen, I don't mean to be rude, but let's just leave it for now. It's kind of jamming up the chat. I have your name. I will try to find you. Did you see Kentucky Ballistics 4J punt gun? Yes, I have. That thing's cool. Pump. Yes, I did. He also has the punt gun, too. Add the info next stream on YouTube in live. Info may help. Well, I can do it right now, but he said he tried it, and he didn't see it. So I'm just going to put it... He said he couldn't find it. I mean, there's my Discord right now. It's going to get in the way of seeing everything because I never can put it in where I want it. It's never worked to set it where I want it for some reason. It just always stays in the same. But that's my channel name here. It's also my Discord. Let's see here. Want to see your face, dude? Hey, sure. Oh, the thing's in the way. Okay, I'm going to remove that. It's in the way. Hello. Let's see. Hi, you have 410 double barrel from Phoenix, Arizona. Rolf, welcome, fellow Arizonan. I am from southern Arizona, near Benson. I don't have a double barrel 410. I wish I did. Why, you have one? I have a single shot Ivor Johnson from early 1900s. I literally find you on Instagram so easy. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. I don't know. He asked for my Instagram like 3 or 4 times. I gave it to him, and I told him that was the last time. He didn't say if he found that one or not. Then someone said Discord, and he's like, oh, can I have your Discord then? So I gave that, and he says he can't find that. So I did what I can on my end. Who farted? I farted. I sorry. No, actually I didn't. Hey, Mr. Turd Ferguson, welcome. Possibly. Who knows? He was, I was going to say he was on here before, but no, he's actually new. What's the thing below the Smith? Let's see, Smith. I don't actually have a Smith out here. My Smith & Wesson is in my room. It's a 338, a 380. So, not sure which one you mean, buddy? Possibly clarify. Bear Blasting says, yes, it was me. Turd, I'm sorry. It was a good poll. It wasn't much. That's my Discord. Is that an original or repro 1887? So Jack, this is actually a 1901. It's the newer version of the 1887, and it is an original from 1901. It's not a reproduction. It's an actual 1901. Which is, it shows it on the other side. But yeah, it's an actual one. It's not a repo. He started spamming his number, asked for IG Discord a lot of times, as well as like all these little number sheets. And I was like, well, we can't do that here because we don't understand what you're doing. The Magnum. There's a couple Magnums here, brother. This is a 500 Magnum. This is a 357 Magnum. Hopefully that helps. You gonna do Discord server or something? I put Discord on earlier, brother. I would be cool so we can post our guns to, or get your help there. Maybe Discord server or Reddit. Yeah, I haven't figured out how to use Discord. I'm joined to one gun chat on there, and it is so busy. I feel like putting it on silent. Trivia: Firearms is the oldest gun company now. They started in 1526. In Gardenia, Italy, it continuously operates a 15th generation of gun makers. Okay, so you say 1526. 1526. That's weird because my Beretta says they were founded in 1680. My Beretta shotgun says it was made in 1680. Beretta was founded. The black one there, that's 22. 1938 Remington Sportmaster 16 gauge says Browning on barrel. What's up with that? Huh. That is weird. Maybe someone changed the barrel out, Brick. That's the only thing I could think of. That's a 22 Mark IV. You have an automatic crossbow, 900 feet. Nice. Nice cordless hole punchers. Thank you, Calvin. Appreciate that. Could you like and subscribe for that? That gets a face reveal because that was funny. Have you seen the one you could get a parts kit that makes it look like a Milwaukee drill? That's pretty cool, those. Or Makita or DeWalt. It's a little bit hard, but maybe the mod can help. Maybe. It's the same for racing on Discord. Busy as bleep. Yeah, got any Browning arms? I don't actually own any Browning. Someone asked me the other day, and I was like, you know what? I don't have a Browning. I don't have a Kel-Tec. There was something else too. Someone said, I know I don't have that one either. That handgun from World War II. This one here, no, it's post World War II. It's from 54. It's a Turkarov, I guess you call it. The 7.62 by 25 TT. What's the BFR chambered in? That is chambered in the almighty 500 Magnum. The Black 22 is beautiful. Thank you. Have a Savage 410 22 LR. Was my granddaddy's. Nice. Auto crossbow. That'd be neat. Reloading it. I reload my 338 Lapua, my 3220, my 2520, and I make my own 25 rimfire out of 17 WSM. I plan on reloading more stuff. From India, owning a homemade pistol made from truck steerings. Nice. I need a BFR so bad, says Scooby Steve. Ooh. Love the 7.62. She a beauty. Thank you. Yeah, it's a CZ52. They also had a CZ57. They made them pretty similar. I don't know why that 22 reminds me of a German gun. Yeah, it looks just like a Luger. It's very similar to a Luger. But it's a Ruger, the black one. Yep, on right. That one? That's a 22. This one is a Star Arms, I think called a Starfire or something. That's my first 9mm I ever bought. It's an FMK. Horrible trigger, but it shoots really good. Beretta PX4 Storm Parabellum. That sounds pretty neat. Guys, 53 of you in the chat. Could you like and subscribe, please? Appreciate it. Do you like the SIG P365? James, I really like mine. I'm actually pretty accurate with it at 20 yards and in. We do not... Let's see, which gun killed Charlie? We don't need to talk about that. That is very unhumane to bring up that, buddy. Have a heart, my friend. I was reading the dates from Beretta website in case I remember wrong. That's weird, Carmen, because my Beretta, right on the side, says when it was founded, and it says 1680. The 22 looks similar to the Browning Buckmark. They do, as well as the Smith & Wesson Victory. Currently, my local gun and pawn's got one of those with the case and like 5 mags, all sorts of stuff. Bro got 30 different calibers. I probably do. Maybe more. Actually, what's his name said I should figure that out. Paul Witt. I should figure out how many I have. Bro got 30. Yep. Captain, hey, welcome back, buddy. Why does the 500 Magnum look like it's going to take down and instantly? Oh, no, right? They use the BFR frame, which is what this is, for multiple calibers. They use it for the 500, the 45-70, the 30-30, and then they just chamber the cylinder and barrel differently. Thought it was a German gun, but not hunted. I do not know UK made the World War II. Gotcha. On the hunt for that blue Canic, but I can't find it. Travis, it's hard to find because it's a collector's edition. Mine's numbered like 624 of 2500. Do you want a Glock? Sammy, I have one. We got one in there. It's a Glock 20 chambered in 10 millimeter. FN57. Yep, right there. The big iron. Yes, Aaron. The big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. What is the most expensive gun you have right now? That I paid for most expensive was the double barrel Silverhawk 10 gauge right there from 1960. But if I had to replace something with the scope, this would be worth more, the Lapua. I got that for a stinking good deal. I could have sold it and almost doubled my money. Bud's Guns List, the blue Canic is out of stock. Yeah, because it's a special edition. It's not a stocked item. Yep, sorry guys. Screen went black. You guys there? I'll be right back. Hey guys, sorry it went black for a little bit there. So yeah, that thing is a special edition. Can I ask what's on the right of the door? That wooden gun inside the sheath. That's a little 22 single action. It's called a what do you call it? A Schley Nitro King single shot. What World War II rifles are by the safe? This is a 303 British Lee Enfield Mark IV No. 1 Savage Edition. This is a Mauser, Turkish Mauser, and made in 1938. That's a Mosin Nagant. From 43, it's the M38, and then an SKS. Sorry, guys, I might have skipped some of yours. America. Amen, buddy. LR all day. Okay. Can I ask what's on the right? Okay, I already did that one. Pillabellum. MD says, hi. Hello, buddy. Hey, go above and reply. For which one, buddy? Let's see. Where's that one? I might have skipped it because sometimes YouTube pulls them. Sorry. YouTube must have pulled your comment, buddy. Oh, lucky man. Gun rules here in the UK suck. I know. Love the most. And thank you, Jake. Or Jack. However it's pronounced. Jack. The Lee Enfield is a real sweet rifle. It's nice other than it's been sporterized. But I only got it for 175 beans, so really cheap. Yeah, the blue one, that is a, what do you call it? A Signature Series Canic Meta SFX sketch. What's that two-tone coil and black pistol next to blue one? The black one here is a Tuckeroff CZ52 from 54. That's a 22 Ruger Mark IV. And this is an FN, what do you call it? 5.7. Let's see. Hopefully that worked. Is that a 45 or 44 revolver? Neither. That's a 357. And the other one's a 500. Yeah, sort of. It just says Signature Series. And then on the opposite side right here, it shows the opposite side here. It says what number it is. It says 624 of 250. Yes, they're real, my friend. The Mystery Blue. I think this one's called the Mystery Blue. Really cool. Thank you very much. Come again. Guys, thanks for the subscriptions. Got a couple more there. 55 of you in the chat. Could you all like and subscribe? I like that one. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, it's a special edition. They only made 2,000 of them. What's your take on 380 ACP? It depends what ammo you're using and what gun. I have a 380 2.0 Bodyguard. Right now, it's the best 380 pocket pistol on the market. They'll probably eventually come out something better, but right now that one is. I got that online when they first came out. I bought it on online. And yes, it shoots the 9mm. It shoots those right there. The 9mm Pellabellum. That one's a 10 because someone wanted a size comparison. I should put that one back. Let's see. Let's put you on the stand. There's like 50 something of you in the chat. Could you all like and subscribe, please? You got any Glocks? I have one Glock. It's a G20. Or the 20. It's a 10 mil. I know nothing about guns, but these cool seeing one in real life. Not in person, but still cool. Thanks, Mystery Blue. Appreciate that. Can I see it? No. Unfortunately, it's put away. I can't touch guns on lives. It's against YouTube policy. I'll get banned. Let's see. I need a drink. Glock 20 chamber and 10 mil. Yes, sir. That's what it is. Nice. Yeah, I've had it for probably 2.5 years, roughly. Got it from a gun store in California, so it has the dumb 10 rounder. But I live in Arizona now, which is where I'm born and raised. Came back home. Prodigal came home. So I bought some that fit, 15 or 17? Because we don't have the restrictions. Yes, it's a 10 millimeter auto. Yep, Glock 20, 10 auto. ACP or whatever you call it. 10 millimeter, yeah. What is your top 5 favorite guns? So there would be my 338 Lapua Sniper. That's 1. My TTI Combat Canic in there. That's 2. My 4.60 revolver. That's 3. My lever action right here. That's a Model 92 made in 1895. It's a 32 Winchester centerfire. That's 4. And number 5 is my double barrel Beretta Silverhawk 10 gauge. That's my 5th one. One always returned where one was happy. Yep. Back home where I was born and raised. My parents live here. My sister and brother-in-law just moved back. Well, actually, brother-in-law, he's never lived here. Nice to be home. Sorry if there's a little bit of noise in the background. My buddy is taking a shower and it's on the other side of the wall. And then he's got like some piano music playing or something. Oregon. So you might hear that in the background a little bit. Let's put you back on the stand. My hand is getting tired of holding this thing. I've been holding it a couple hours now. Whoops. An hour or so. Alrighty, guys. Sorry it jerked around so much there. 64 of you in the chat. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. Let's see, back to... There we go. Trying to get that sweet spot right between the two camera lenses. It's the best. There we go. Let me be right back. There we go. The chat froze up, so I had to reboost it. Let's see. Glock is getting banned next June and 26th in California. I've heard that, and that is not cool. Biggest gun. My biggest gun is the 338 Lapua back here. Ruger Precision. It's a long-range hunting gun, or just for the fun of it, long range. I also have a 5.77 Schneider that has even a bigger bullet than a 50 caliber. At least the lead is. A lot of cool crates. Thank you. Let me say you're my favorite gun. So you're my most favorite are snipers. Okay. That's my favorite bolt action that I own. That's that one. I have lots of bolt action, but that's my favorite bolt action. I think biggest gun is the black one, maybe. Yes, that is the biggest one I own, as in like weight, length, size, and everything. Yes, sir. Or ma'am. Don't know. The mystery blue. 54 in the chat. Guys, 54 of you in the chat. This is Desert Armory and More. We appreciate you coming by. Could you like and subscribe? We got over 2,000 today, but we would love to just keep going on like that, just like anybody else. If you like the stuff, like and subscribe. We do shorts of shooting, shorts of history of guns. We do shorts of exploring mines, caves, stuff like that. We do shorts of hikes. A little bit of dove hunting we posted the other day. It was just me, so I didn't have anybody there to take pictures. It was just me holding the camera and stuff. We have a whitetail hunt mid-November, so hang tight. Hopefully we get some of those. If you like this stuff, like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. The biggest gun I ever shot was a Remington 7 Mag. Nice. Yeah, they have a lot of recoil. It was such a good price that I didn't bargain. Which one, Carmen? I think that... I'm not sure what you bought, Carmen. The rest of that message never came through, unfortunately. Do you have anything chambered in 40? I do. The 10 millimeter is a 40. If you would measurement exactly the same size lead, the 10 mil Glock is a 40, but it's just a 40 on steroids. Just like a 38 special is a 357 is a 38 special on steroids. I saw some of your shorts exploring caves, and I didn't like it very much because I like look dangerous, and I don't want you to get hurt. So that one I just posted this morning, I think. It's a super skinny cave that was like that big, and I slid in there. But there's some really big caves I want to go in again. There's some small tunnels in it that I've been in, but I want to open it up on the one end where some of the rocks slid in and go even farther in. Just touching the screen, YouTube. Let's see here. The Ruger Super Red Hawk 44 mag 6-inch barrel stainless steel for $250. That's a bogus site. Not sure where you would have gotten it that cheap, bro. That might be a starting price for a bid. Have you ever found anything in the caves you explored? Bats, mining equipment, I think parts of an old shoe, a couple old tools, old cans, stuff like that. Nothing like old Levi's or anything like that. Old Levi's are worth a lot of money, or other jeans. What else? Most of the tools I find are like really big stuff. They're like mining tracks and stuff like that. I don't know what else. Bro, no way you saw those people which got trapped in caves. Please be careful. Yeah, I have seen some of those. The caves I go in are very safe. The one I just did the other day was a mine, which was collapsing in some areas. But the other's a very common cave that I've been to, the Coronado Caverns. I know I bought it at a pawn shop in Washington for real. Dude, how in the world? Was it non-functional? There's no way. I mean, that's crazy. Seng Namang. We don't need that nonsense here. Okay? Bye-bye. Say goodbye to Seng Namjang or whatever. Bye-bye. Seng Namj. Some weirdo something. 52 of you in the chat, guys. Appreciate you coming by to Desert Armory and more. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Bye-bye. Some weirdo. Sang Namja asking if I do this or do that. It's like, okay. Yep, he went adios. Oh, are you two leaving as well? Agag and Brendan? If you are, goodbye. Appreciate you coming by. Maybe you're just saying goodbye to him, but Tulsa, Oklahoma City, 918, bro. Brother, good video, YouTube, Desert Armory and more. Good, lucky. Thank you. Hey, Jackson, welcome back. Boig, boig. Thank you for that. You're new to the channel. Appreciate you coming by. Could you like and subscribe if you haven't? And Tulsa, I haven't been there in a while. Let's see, you said it is 9:18 over there. Okay, we're 7:18, I guess, over here. No, we're almost not. We're almost 8. Adios, amigos. Okay, bye. What is your EDC? 365 SIG and a 2.0 Bodyguard Smith & Wesson. Yeah, I figured you were saying goodbye to him. Backwoods man, what's up? Are you new to the channel too? You might be. I live in southern Arizona. How about you? Where do you live? What does EDC mean? EDC means everyday carry. So an EDC could mean something you carry all the time. Keys in your pocket, a knife, a pew-pew, a gun, you know. Whatever you normally would carry. A Leatherman, whatever. You know, that's your EDC, your everyday carry. But yeah, Backwards Man, are you new? Why are Bodyguards 2.0 so popular for EDC? They're very reliable. The 2.0s are. They're very reliable, decently accurate, and they're really small, and they fit very nicely, and they're light. Revolvers on the table. We've got a 500 BFR Magnum Research and a 357 Magnum Ruger. You're in northern Arizona. Nice. There's a couple people that's been on here that are from there. One's from Sorry, 2 are from Prescott. 1 is from Flagstaff, and then I have 1 across the mountain from me here. I'm near Benson, down from Benson. 2.0 Bodyguard and Vetter Pro Tech is a super comfortable setup. Yeah, that's the thing too. They're so small and they're effective. They're not too snappy. I have one of those. Yeah, me too. I carry that one quite often. It's in my room right now. What's up, Susanaki? And Mike Zilla's back. Welcome. Yo, Cameron M. Let's see, Glock 19. What we got here? What do you think about EDC Glock 19? I think they're kind of big and bulky, Glocks in general. And the triggers aren't the greatest. You pay a lot for what you get. I personally don't like Glocks in general. I do have one. I have the 10 millimeter. Other than that, if someone wants the EDC one, they're reliable, they're bulletproof, they're like a Honda or Toyota of the gun world. Well, that's what I like about them. Yeah, they don't side mount them though. They would, if you carry them like in like concealed, a Glock's kind of a little hard to do that. Favorite caliber? Hey Andrew, you're new, I think. Thank you for coming by. Favorite caliber? I mean, honestly, I'm probably just going to say for a pistol, a 9mm. Yo, you have more guns than yesterday. I just have them in different spots, buddy. We just rearrange them differently. Is that blue pistol a Shark Coast Tactical Custom? No. That would be something good, though. It is the Canik TT Signature Series. It's a Meta SFX Sketch Edition. It comes in that blue box down there. It's made, they make special editions every year. This one's the Sketch. It's number like 624 of 2500. I got a Glock through Feds. Nice. Can I be a moderator? Huge fan of the Glocks. Hello, I would just join the stream. Hey, Ashley, welcome. Thank you for coming by. That deserves a face reveal. Anybody new, I try to do a face reveal just to make sure they feel they're not talking to some weirdo or something on the other side of the screen. Thank you, Ashley, for showing up. Hey, J King, you said hi. Howdy. I'm from Southern Arizona. Thank you all for coming into Desert Armory and more. Appreciate it. The Canik's beautiful. Yes, I have 2 Caniks. My other one's a TTI Combat. It's my favorite pistol I own, actually, of my semi-autos at least. Backwoods is Hearts. Is that a Magnum Research? It is. It's a 500 BFR Magnum Research. Caniks are the goat of triggers. Yes, so are PDP Walthers. They're actually the same trigger, I've heard. J-Mob, what's up? Skip Roush says hello. The Canik looks pretty. Thank you. Guys, new people in the chat, could you like and subscribe? Thank you. Appreciate it. We did get a couple there. Canik looks pretty. Thank you. Have you ever seen the Shark Coast SIG builds called the June Bug and Ladybug? Super cool ones. I have heard of the Ladybug, but not the June Beetle, the June Bug. Arion, welcome. Real man, you got a super cool collection there. Thank you, buddy. I got the Mac 9. Is that like the TSIS? The TSIS Mac 9? Oh, no, you got the MC9. Gotcha. North Carolina, welcome. There's my 3030 here. It's a Rossis made by Taurus. I bought it in like 2012, 2013, something like that. It's Rossi, though. North Carolina, nice. Which part? I'm not sure what you mean there, buddy. What's the difference between gas nitride and regular Karakoki? What's that, buddy? Cerakoted. Honestly, I do not know. Does someone in the chat know the difference of gas nitride versus Cerakote? Northeastern, okay. Do you have an 8mm rifle? Skip Roush, I do. It's right there. That's a real tall one. It's a Mauser, Turkish Mauser from 1989, 39, something like that. The exact one at the bottom, it's a Marlin J stamp. Yeah, that's what they copy it after, I think. Ducks and Dove Hunting and Clean Trucks. Nice name. Can you shoot me out? Oh, yeah, sure. Shout out to Ducks and Dove Hunting and Clean Trucks. No off-roading for him, I guess. Go and subscribe to him. I guess he's an outdoor channel. Sounds pretty cool. Do you have an MC9? I do not. Not yet. What is the orange rifle? Orange rifle. I don't have an orange rifle. That right there, if you're talking about that, is a air gun. It's a 25 caliber Avente Air. What about Jackson? Do you have any German guns? The Mauser would be German, but it's made in Turkey. That one. My HK clone Century Arms, it has HK internals, so some of it is. Had the same route for hunting, but it kicks like a horse. Yeah, mine kicks a lot too. Prizix, what's up, buddy? Your message got redacted. Rockingham, okay, gotcha. Skip Roush, thank you for coming. You're new to the channel. Appreciate you. Thanks for showing up to Desert Armory and more. Do you have a 300 Blackout? I don't. That's one of those ones we might get one of these days. Oh, sweet, he says. Thank you, bud. Appreciate you. Let's see here. We got a couple subscriptions that just came in. Thank you, guys. We got about 112 subscriptions tonight. Thoughts on the Vector? Never shot one. I hear they're decent. I don't know how the reliability is or jamming or anything like that. I think they're okay, I suppose. They're just kind of a lot of money. Do you have any crossbows? I don't. I have a brother in Pennsylvania who does. He got a deer with it the other day. Any 50 caliber guns? Well, the 500 technically is a 50 caliber. That would be the only one I have. Was gifted a Marlin 336 lever rifle and 35 Renmeyer. Nice. Appearance of $30 for 15 rounds. Yeah, $2 a round. That's so. Yeah, 35 Remington's expensive. Hopes nobody asked you to show the M1 Garand like yesterday. Actually, Anaki, half of the people said M1 Garand tonight, and the other half said PS90s. You're from PA. Okay, my brother's over there. He's by Fredericksburg. I got two brothers actually over there. Glock 43 versus Glock 26 EDC. Kawani, I'm not the guy to ask that. I'm not a Glock guy, unfortunately. Possibly, let's see, there's one guy in the chat that was. Zambali Numbers is a Glock guy. Hopefully he answers that for you. Arian says, man, wish we had those guns here where I live. Where do you live, buddy? Do I have any 300 Win Mag? I do not. I do have somewhere I have a full cartridge that I found out in the desert one time. What revolver is that one with the wood grips? That is a 357 Ruger Blackhawk new model, so it can handle the pressures of like buffalo bore high powers. Who did the Borderlands sell Shade Cerakote? I'm not sure, buddy. Oh, this is actually originally like this. It's a signature series sketch. You can buy it like this. It's a special model that Canik makes. They make special models once a year, and that's how it was made actually. Is that a Dirty Harry pistol? No, I don't have any Dirty Harry pistols. That would be a 44 Magnum model, what, 68 or something? I forget. Live in Albania. Welcome, buddy. Love the M1 Garand. Me too. That 500 is your biggest handgun caliber, right? Yes. Got a German gun. Stormtrooper asked. So I have the Mauser that's made in Turkey, so that would be German design. And then I have the MP5 clone that has HK internals, so it's part German. Have any shotguns? Yeah, I got some double barrels there. That's a 10 gauge, 12 gauge, 12 gauge, 12 gauge, 16 gauge on top, 10 gauge here. We've got a lever action here, two 9mm shotgun rimfires, 10 gauge single shot, 410 single shot, two 20 gauges over here we're working on, and then we got a 12 gauge here that we're almost done with. And then I have a 20 gauge pump and two 12 gauge pumps. There we go. Moss Tint NB, Canadian neighbor from Goose Bay, Labrador. Cool site. Thank you, buddy. Welcome. Lurex, welcome. Do you have any Winchesters? I do, right here. Winchester 44 Mag, 70s, saddle ring carbine, 2535 Winchester Model 94. That's a Model 94 AE. Model 92, chambered in 32 Winchester centerfire, hex barrel, made in 1895. And this one is a 2520 Winchester 92 as well, made in early 1900s. And then we have a Winchester lever action 10 gauge right there. Checking in from Abu Dhabi. Never had someone from Abu Dhabi in the chat. Welcome, brother. How are you doing? Albrand, sorry. Sam, I hate living in Australia. Another Australian. Just jealous the man take all your rifles in late 80s. I'm white, 60 straight, would get a green card. Yeah, that'd be nice. That MP5 is so cute. Thank you. Checking in from United Arab Emirates. Just dropped a like. Appreciate it. Could you subscribe as well? I don't have any MGs, Mr. Lyrics. You have some nice shotgun varieties. Thank you. You have any 7.62? Yes, I have 2 of them. Well, 3. I have the Tuckerov 7.62 by 25, 7.62 by 39 SKS, 7.62 by 39, what do you call it? AK. And then we have the 7.62 by 54R, which is the Mosin Nagant right there. Steven, I am buying land soon. Come to America and I will sponsor you. There you go. So literally that easy to get guns. Damn, I wish for the United States. Depends where you live. Some states are really hard. Some are a lot easier. Can you sell me one? LOL. Keegan Powell. Unfortunately, they are not for sale. Dude, it's so easy to get guns living in the U.S. Kind of. Opinion on Taurus. Fresco. The only Taurus I have is my Rossi Rio Grande made by Taurus. It's been great. I don't have really any experience more than that. I hear the semi-auto G3C and the G2C are really nice. Most of the revolvers are pretty good too. Excuse me. That's what I hear. Mirror website. Where can you meet up with people and buy their used guns? Just look online, buddy. Any FNs? I have an FN right here where the tip of my finger is. It's a 5.7 FN Herstal. How many World War II do you have? Technically only 2, because one's pre-World War II, the other one's post-World War II. Or 5.7s. I have 2 5.7s, the FN, and then down here I have a PSA Rock. Any ammo preference, or do you reload? I do some reloading. I'm going to slowly do more of that. Handgun ammo, I like Hornady or Winchester PDX, I think it's called. And then my plinking ammo, I just buy whatever's the cheapest, between 9s or 20s. I mean, 22s and stuff like that. That one I just mentioned or answered Stormtrooper about how many World War II stuff I have. I only subscribe because of all the guns. Thank you, Andrew. What's the BFR chambered in? Jeff Jackson, that is chambered in 500. Stormtrooper, you asked that twice already. I already answered it. Do you have a 45 long Colt? Andrew, I do. It's a Cimarron, case hardened, about a 5-inch barrel. Is that a blue tip for the FN? Yes, it is. It's a blue tip because it's an FN branded. It's out of this box right here. These are exactly the same, but instead of being a black, it's a little bit different too. It's a 35 grain versus this one's a 40. But yeah, these are VMAX Hornady bullets with a blue tip. You're breaking my heart with all these pretty tools. Cheers, love Arizona. You in Arizona too? May I see the blue one closer? Sure. Lucky those are hard to get. Right there. It's a signature series. Trade my 500 for a case of 250 rounds of 44 mag and a 4.58 Super Black Hawk. I'm mad about the trade. Oh, that sounds like it. Yeah. I have the 500 BFR. You said you changed it for 44 mag. What brand was the 44 mag though? Oh, a Super Black Hawk. Oh, so that was like this. This is a Black Hawk. Yours was a Super Black Hawk. Got you. I got those FN blue tips from Cali when I lived there. I think I got 2 boxes of it. Got it from like a hardware store. Hey, Focus, what's up? What's your favorite EDC, if you don't mind me asking? My P365 SIG and my 2.0 Bodyguard Smith & Wesson. George, welcome, buddy. Mexico in the house. What's up, buddy? How you healing up? You doing better? Do you have any custom Glocks? Nope. My Glock I have is a... I paid enough for it, and if you want to customize a Glock, to me that's a waste of money because you already pay $600 for them. You got to put another $600 to make it look like some other gun that you could get off the shelf for cheaper. Yeah. But mine's a Glock 2010 mil. Super Black Hawk in blued. We have the same Black Hawks in stainless. Thank you. Would get a new gun any soon. I don't know what I'm going to get if I do. Smaller than a cutout, 17 HMR. If bigger than a 5.7 2x8. Gotcha. Yeah, because there's a little bit of difference. Just touching the bullet. Just touching the bullet, YouTube. Yeah, because there's your difference right there of the two. They're both VMAX tips. Sorry about my thumb. I smashed it the other day. Those are both VMAX tips. One's the red. Of course, the one's a rimfire. That one's the 17 HMR. It's a CZ 458, I believe. Let's see here. Put that over there. I want to put the bullet back. Would you get a new gun? Yeah. Again, I'm not sure which one. What that blue gun? The blue gun is a Canik Meta SFX Signature Series Sketch, made by Canik. Yeah, doing better, feeling better, working better. Good for you. Nice. I was raised in a Glock household. Sig is a bit expensive for us. That's funny because Glocks are so expensive. What's that guy next to the Canik on the right? The one on the right is a CZ52 chambered in 7.62 by 25 Tukaroff. That is a Cold War gun made in 54. Can you show your EDC? I can't. I don't have it on me, actually. It's somewhere else. Either of them I don't have on me right now. You should invest in a BAR. That would be cool. What kind of scopes do you prefer? Vortex. Because Vortex is a nice company that's good optics, good warranty. They're like in prices. They come on sale quite often at different places. They're just an all-around nice glass. Blue gun, Bruce. I think I just answered that. That is a Meta SFX Canik Signature Series Sketch. A warning for those that have a shockwave shotgun. According to Betfee, it will conceal it. If you conceal it, it will be considered a SBR. SBS, sorry. Why the point are orange and blue? They're a ballistic tip. Hello from New Zealand. My service arm is a P226. That's a very good service gun, bro. Nice gun, by the way, Paul. Thank you for coming by. You are new to the chat. That deserves a reveal. Thank you, buddy, for showing up. And we thank you for your service where you serve over in New Zealand. I just mentioned what the blue gun was. Hopefully you heard me. Ever thought about selling a whole heap of your guns to get a Holland and Holland shotgun? No, I haven't. Do you have any high points? I do not. Well, ours was secondhand from family. Got you. Do you have any Lugers? Ruben, unfortunately, no. That's one of my, what would you call it, grail guns as well as a broom handle. Never paid full price for a Glock. Yeah, don't. Get a law enforcement trade-in. Sadly, a 10mm, it's pretty rare to get a law enforcement trade-in of those. Janseem says, hi. Hey, buddy. What do you think about Nikon Sterling scopes or prefer sniper scopes? Well, sniper scopes is just the type of scope, not a brand. Nyko. My brother had a Nyko, if I recall. It worked pretty good. What about race pistols for range day? I actually have one, Frisco. It's a TTI Combat Canik. I do have a double stack 2011 too. That's pretty quick. Hey, I was thinking about buying this blue 22 I seen. Would you recommend that or a 10 mag Ruger? Well, what brand, Bruce Lee, is the 22 you're looking at? And I'm not sure what you mean by a 10 mag Ruger. Is it like this? Or is it like a SR22 or something they call them? I forget. Alter P08. Know nothing about guns really. Upstream says, what was the blue gun? That's a Canik TTI Meta SFX Canik Signature Series Sketch. It's made like that from factory. That's number 624 of 2025. Folks from New Zealand, Reflex Rambo. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Newsflash. My wee hurt. I know. Hey, boy, you got some problems there. Buddy, you need some help. Go see the doctor. You ever fire Glock with a switch? I have not. Or an original Glock 10C? No. What types of power do you reload with? Reload 7. I use Alient Power 4000 MR for my 338 Lapua. For my black powder stuff, I use the for my shotgun shells that are the brass. I use these. Or actually, I've used this the first time, which is supposed to be for pistols, but it worked great. That's what I've used so far. There's some other stuff I have too as well, but I haven't used that yet. Let's see here. There is a brand called Sniper. I don't know if there's some else name I was checking. Possibly. Bruce Lee. Yeah. That unfortunately with that little of information, I couldn't answer your question. Any Ruger 22 worth it, or are they just overpriced? This is a Mark IV Ruger 22. I wouldn't say it's overpriced. It's super accurate. It's got a bull barrel on it. I think I got that for under 400 beans. Andrew, get a reloading guide. The powder you select depends on what you reload. Yeah, of course. Let's see here. Powder on the shotguns. Um, I forget what I stuck on those. I have them written down somewhere. Nice 1911. Actually, I don't have a 1911 out here. My 1911 is a Springfield Armory, and the other one I have is a Thesis Double Stack Night Stalker. Andrew says, I have a reloading guide, just wondering his perspectives. Yeah, I'm new to reloading myself. I've done my 338 Lapua, my 2520, my 3220, and I make my own 25 rimfire Stevens out of 17 WSM. I've got shorts of that as well as a long format how it's done. I wanted to use Trail Boss for single action revolvers to try it. Gotcha. No, bro, it is literally called Sniper. Mine is an MT. Is that like an Amazon special? Because I don't know of any scope that is just called Sniper other than Amazon. This is a 17 right here. That's a 17 HMR CZ 457. Yes, that's a FN57. Eli B. Her, welcome to the chat. Could you like and subscribe? Appreciate you coming by. I want something for camping and fishing in Florida. Nice thing about Florida, you can pack a gun if you're fishing on the side as a carry. It's perfectly fine. What's the center gun? There's a lot that can be a center, so I'm not 100% sure which one you mean, my friend. Have you worked on the 338? No, I haven't. Can I see the sniper? Jazzy, you sure can. It's got a Vortex Venom scope. That's for long distance. It's a Ruger Precision 338. Let's see. I subbed. I'll be back. Maybe more info. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Yo, you have AR style 22. I don't know. I do have an AR right there, but it's the actual. Let's see. Holland and Holland shotguns aren't that expensive. They're only $129,000. I have an original 1873 45 made in 1876. Bulldog. Nice. Very nice. Is that a Colt, I take it then? And what condition? Is it pretty good shape? Jazzy says nice as well. Jazzy. Like your AK. That is a Kalashnikov. It's chambered in 7.62 by 39. The scope can be more expensive than the rifle. I wanted to start with the Remington 700 and work it up as a United States Marine Corps M40 designated marksman. Got you. What would you recommend for around $300? A pistol or a rifle? What you looking at? That Q8070 would be a 4440 Marlin. I don't have a 4440 Marlin. Or Winchester River. This is a 3030. That's a 44 mag. This is a Rossi. This is a 44 mag Winchester Model 94 AE made in the 70s. This is a carbine saddle ring made in early 1900s Model 94 in the 2535. This is a 3220 1895 Model 92 hexagon barrel with a peep sight, original finish. And then this is a Model 92 3220 made in early 1900s. HM 9mm. Not sure what that is. For reloading, I like RCBS or Hornady. Yeah, I have RCBS reloader, some of their dies, and then I have some Lee dies because some of the dies I needed, Lee had them, other places didn't. Let's see here. Please, when our official encounter, you don't let us be on your bad side. We love your videos. You're a very cool man. Keep up doing it. Don't worry. APD Capital Fitzgerald. We're all good. The 1873 was 3940 or 40 for 40. Oh, gotcha, buddy, Daryl. That's what you meant. I don't know. It says it's high quality and it cost me $120, $150. And now it's $100. I can send you a photo. Yeah, it sounds like it's something from Amazon that they just named Sniper. So it sounds like it's something official and cool. That Venom Vortex is a $1,200 scope. I paid $420 for it, brand new. It's got all the taggies and everything on it. Thanks, Alex, for taking care of that. Yeah, Daryl, if you don't mind, we try not to use profanity in the chat. Appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. What kind of double barrel is that? Is it a wire barrel? So, Mr. Allen, we've got a double barrel here. That's a Beretta Silverhawk from 1960. That's a 10 gauge. This is a 10 gauge H.J. Sterling antique. This is a F. Williams 12 gauge antique. H.J. Sterling 12 gauge antique. This is American Arms antique 12 gauge. This is a Zastava 16 gauge from like the 70s. It's an M75. Then we got two double barrels here we're working on. Those are antiques, and we got another one down here that's an antique double barrel. Hopefully that helps. It's pretty rough. It actually has some of the early bullets with it. Early rig also has an in-blade brass star on the right side. Interesting. Don't want you to know about the scope either. I thought you knew. No, I don't. It makes it sound like that it's this Chinese thing. What would you recommend for around $300 pistol? Bruce Lee, 300. Shop around for law enforcement trade-in Smith & Wessons or Glocks. You might be able to get something for right around 3 or just barely over. If not, I would suggest probably pawn shops. Look around for pawn shops for a Taurus or even maybe a new one, a Taurus G2C or a G3C. Where did you get the Vortex? Where do you get Levi? I got that Vortex from a pawn shop, the same place I got the rifle from. But yes, it was supposed to be like a $1,200 scope for $420. The gun was supposed to be about $2,200, and I got it for 1,200 beans with 80 rounds and a double-sided soft case, double compartment soft case. It's a 338 Lapua. I came with a box for a lot of things, but yeah, it looked premium. Looks, yeah. The names sound like it too. I'm a noob when it comes to guns. No worries. Nice collection of lever guns. Sorry about the profanity. It's okay, Garrel. You didn't know. You're fine. You're fine, my friend. I tested a military Starlight scope. I think it was 5,000 last I checked. Sweet. Lovely S by S. Thank you. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of them. I didn't buy it. Yeah, no joke. What's your favorite gun to hunt small game with? Small game as in squirrels, I would use like 22, 17 HMR. Coyote's good with 220, 223, 556. I mean, obviously you can go a little bit bigger and go like 243 Valkyrie. I mean, 243 Win Mag or something, but I don't have one of those. Not Win Mag. 243. My brain's fried. 243. Say that. A Valkyrie is the 224. That's a little overboard for all that stuff, but hope you have a good one. I'll check another shrimp on their Barbie for you. Thanks. See you, buddy. Appreciate it. Generoso Arnado Jr., welcome to the chat. You're new. It's not Wheel Gun Thursday anymore. Bruce, it was earlier. This afternoon we had Wheel Gun Thursday. We had the wheel guns this afternoon now. Look for Smith & Wesson Shield. Yes, Carmen, that is another good one as a starter pistol. Smith & Wesson Shield. That's my dream gun. Which one, Levi? But I doubt it will be 300. Yeah, that's true. 338 Lapua. Oh, yeah, that's what that one is. We are not selling anything. Is it legal for me to sell a gun to my friend? Depends what state you're in, Bruce. You live in Florida? I don't know what Florida laws are. Arizona? Perfectly fine. California? That's a felon. Yeah, it's crazy. You could do private sales all day long in Arizona. But yeah, it depends. Like if you're from Florida and if Alex is from Florida, if you can't do private sales in Florida, yeah, it's against the law. You can't. You got to go to an FFL. Both of you meet there, sign the paperwork, sign it over. They put it back in the system, all that stuff. Hey, I found the whole name. Texas Percussion Optics Sniper. My bad. Again oh, no, buddy. No worry, buddy. You've been great. That other guy eventually left. After you timed him out, it's done. What's it now? For what, buddy? Oh, today was stuff people requested. So we had people request the CZ17 HMR, the 338 Lapua, the 30-06. They did say the AK, but I wasn't able to put it up here. I forgot about it. My 22 Ruger Mark IV, which is the 2245, the 500 Smith & Wesson, the 357 Magnum, the blue Canic, and the CZ52 right there. So yeah, and then I shoved on the FN, the 17 HMR. No, that was already on there. And then put those over there just for fill up space. So, yep. I don't know. At least it's not Chinese, but you think it is bad. Hurt my feelings. I don't know. I don't know if it's bad or not, buddy. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. I wasn't trying. That wasn't my intention. I think you know I'm not that type of guy. At least I think you know that from hearing my voice. Could sell it to a gun shop or pawn store. Yeah, you could. Or you could, like I said, you could bring, if it's not legal to do private sales, you can do private sales through an FFL, through a gun store or a pawn shop, possibly, but definitely a gun store. It might be fairly good. There's some cheap ones that are good. I bought, well, it was on sale. It's normally about $200 scope. It's a Vortex Crossfire. Or no, yeah, I have a Crossfire and a Diamondback. That are about 150 normally. I got them for 100. Could you sell? You possibly could. Yeah. So Bruce, you said you live in Florida. I don't know what Florida gun law is there for private or not. What red dots do you like? So I have Vortex on my AR, and I plan on, but I need to get the plates. So Optics Planet has a lot of red dots on sale a lot of times. So this is like a $320 red dot, and it was on sale for like $120 or something. Now this is a Weaver Picatinny, but you can get the plate to run this on the Canics. The plates though are like $45 a piece. This one's a limited edition, it looks like. I just need to get the plates. Unfortunately, the plates that Canic come with aren't for the Vortex. So I actually have two of them. There's this one here. This is the first one I got, and this is another one. They're both Vortex Vipers, supposed to be like $300-something a piece. They were on sale for like $125 different times. What is the blue gun? That is a Canic Meta SFX Signature Series Sketch. No, bro, haha, but had a lot of expectation for the scope, and you call it Chinese. I might have said, yeah, I think I did say it could be a Chinese from Amazon. I'm sorry. Answering now, I know it's made in the great USA. Okay, if it is, that's great. The Ruger I was looking at is half chrome and it has a night sight with a hair trigger. So also my other red dot is on my 2011 Thesis. It came with it. It's an Amazon special, I think. Looks like I'm going Vortex then. Yeah, Vortex, you can get a good deal. Check Optics Planet because they have sales all the time. These are supposed to be $3-something a piece. I got them for $100 and something. I just got that brace from an MP5 clone. It's an S&B. So it's, sorry, I was shaking there. It's this right here. Normally this is like $300-something. It was $260. I paid about $100 less. How do you feel about the Savage Arms 110 Precision through the Lapua? I'm not sure. I didn't know it was the Savage 110, the version. I know they make a 110 like in normal hunting rifles. Never shot one, Levi. Not sure. Yeah. Did you say you paid $1,200 for your scope? No, that's normally what it would be. That scope is worth $1,200. I paid $420. Do you have an XD45? I don't, Mr. Jane Mob, but I hear they're pretty good. And hello, by the way. I think you might have been in my live chat earlier this afternoon. Appreciate coming by again. If not, if you are new, could you like and subscribe? Is the one the cheaper end of the 338s? Savage normally is cheaper than Ruger, but that doesn't mean it's worse. The 110 would be equivalent to the Ruger American. The Savage Axis would be lower grade. Sorry guys, YouTube messing with me again. Yes, it froze, unfortunately. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see here. I don't have a tank. Oh, that one is a 100 on Amazon, a 170 on the official. I didn't know if it's a copy or something on Amazon, but likely I bought it from the original website. Does stream? Yeah, it froze, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. Lost a couple of you there. It did that yesterday, too, where Amazon just totally... Not Amazon. Where YouTube totally shut me out. They did that twice yesterday. They don't like me doing such long streams. Oh, and you know what I like? about the Vortex. They have unlimited, unconditional life warranty. Hey, Sharon, what's up? Bro, can't hear nothing. Can you hear? Can YouTube doesn't like gun streamers? No. If you can hear me, press put 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Alex says he can't. He might have to reload his app. Can you hear me, guys? Put a 1 in the chat. We got to take down YouTube, huh? Okay, Jimbo can hear me. Levi can hear me. Alberito can. Yukon, I guess, can. Hey, buddy, what's up, Yukon? How's it going? Appreciate you coming in. Bro, nobody can't hear you. Oh, a lot of them can. Reload your app, bro. What's up, Yukon? I watch your channel a lot. Appreciate you coming in. Haven't seen you in here. I don't know if I'd ever. Maybe once. I'm subscribed to you, by the way. Alex, reload your app. I think you're having problems. Let me open the app and close it again. Close it and open it, I mean. Good morning, man. How are you doing? I'm doing great. El Cartel, what you doing? This is a chance in 1 to 53 that Yukon can or can't hear you. Yukon, appreciate you coming by. You know what to do. Like and subscribe. I don't know if you're subscribed to me, but I believe you liked. Appreciate you coming by, buddy. I like your channel a lot, by the way, if you're still there. J-Mom's back. Try to go off live and come back on. I did, Alex. I just did. So it must be your end. Close your app and reopen it. Sorry about the Cardinals lost. I didn't even know they were playing. I was actually at the it must have. It's really clear on mine. Must be your feed. I was just at the Cardinals Stadium in Glendale. At Charlie Kirk's funeral or memorial. Hey, Zeus, what's up? Mr. Soggy Beans. Appreciate it, fella. I appreciate you, Yukon. Appreciate you. Vivian, hunting channel. Yes and no. We do hunting. We do shorts of exploring caves, mines, hiking. We do shorts of shooting, talking about guns. We do lives about talking about guns and all sorts of stuff. If you like this stuff, double tap the screen, subscribe. Yep. Zeus, we have. We watched them right before we started. Oh, it fixed. Yeah, probably your stream on your side, because mine's really clear. Moist beans, Mr. Zeus. Wash them again for me. Hey, Levi. He says he just subscribed. Appreciate that. Still can't hear nothing, bro. Bag of sand. Nice stuff. Thank you. Want to see them knuckles white. They white enough? Alex can't hear anything still, guys. I think he needs to reload his app. Can someone tell him to reload his app because he can't hear me? Yeah, Levi! Thank you, buddy. Guys, follow his good example. He subscribed. Could you? Well, he says he did. That means you can hear me. What? Face reveal for Levi. Face reveal for Levi. Thank you. Is that a SKS? Shield for silence. Yes, that is. That's an SKS Norinco from 50-something. You have a thermal scope. Vivian, I don't have one yet. They're really expensive. So you recommend any brand for scope? I'm mad at my Texas Precision Optics now. I like Vortex, but that's up to you. I'm going to steal your beard and wear it, bro. That's my beard, Zeus. I worked 35 years for that thing. 34 of you in the chat. It's slowing down, which is fine, because I need to slow down here sometime soon myself. My lady ordered a Smith & Wesson Shield Plus. She's picking up tomorrow. Nice. 9mm, right? Appreciate that. That's really nice. Love Smith & Wessons. All around, they're one of the best gun brands. ALR searching cheaps Vortex scopes now. They're not cheap. The cheaper ones would be about 150 to 200. That would probably be the Diamondback or the Crossfire. You had 9. It came with a red dot. Came with a red dot. 3 15 rounds mag in a bag. Nice. I have to go. I don't feel good. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Sandbag. Get to feeling better, buddy. Can I that middle one? Jazzy, they aren't for sale. Midway for Vortex. Actually, Bruce Banner, Optic Planet has better deals all the time. They're running them. Have a nice day, I sub. Thank you, Bag. Sam Bag. Can you zoom in to the VZ pistol? Oh, the CZ. I can put you down on it. It's a made in 54. Hey, hangover, drunk gin for fun. Oh boy. Face reveal for Bagger. Where's Bagger? Oh, because he subbed, yeah. Hey, Sandbag. Thanks for subbing, buddy. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Can you zoom in? There you go, buddy. I forgot to tell you, Brody. Love you, man. Let's see. 150, it's fine, but let's see how they are. At least I hope they're not Chinese. I don't think I have my Vortex box in here for that Vortex Venom. I had it in here earlier. Is it true that the XT45 has not much recoil? Never shot one. I have a buddy who has an XT40, and he loves that thing. Check Midway for Vortex. Optics Planet is okay, but using more money. Bruce, though, I have gotten so many Optics Planet deals, like where it'll knock off like $100. So, yeah, full price. I'm sure Midway is cheaper, but what I do is I wait till Optic Planet have something on sale, like the brace I bought. What the flip? They're 300 to 500. I hope they're worth it. Well, which ones you looking at, and what do you need it for? Because you could get their lower end one for $150, $200. Their Crossfire or their Diamondback, because that's what I paid for it. What's the largest caliber? Andrew, my largest caliber is this one. It's a 338 Lapua. That's one I shoot more often. Her husband sadly passed of old age. Sorry about that, buddy. Although I have something that's bigger, this right here, as you can tell, this would slide right in there and drop all the way down probably. It's a 338 Lapua, or sorry, that's what this is. That's a 577 Schneider. What it takes, and I need to make them yet, is a 24 gauge, come on, shotgun shell that you size the right length, anneal it, put it through the dies, and then you form your own lead with the crimp where my finger is, these thingies. I haven't done it yet. I need to go to a friend's place of mine, and he'll help me do it. Let's see here. In a home defense situation, what rifle and sidearm are you picking up? Not a rifle, actually. We got a shotgun. Buckshot number 9. Or one of my 9s. A 12x40, $400 here. But they got to import them. I think that's the reason the price that expect. What model is it? Does it say? Because they usually have a model. They go by bird names or snake names, depending what you got. You got Strike Eagle, which is the higher end. You got Venom, which is the snake name. It's a higher end. You got Crossfire. You have Diamondback. There's a couple more. Viper. I got a lot of scopes from both, but mostly Arkans. Yeah, got at least a dozen Arkans. Yeah, I hear Arkans are pretty good. The channel called Hootie Hoo does Arkans and Zero Tech or something like that. And he has codes. Discount codes. Crossfire. Yeah, I have a Crossfire. It's on my I think it's on my pellet gun. No, my pellet gun has a copperhead. My let's see, what has that? My 1022 Ruger has my Crossfire 2 on it. I paid, I think, $110, $120 for that one. I forget. I do not have a 22 250 or 243. Sorry. You need to check out the 45 XD, bro. You should consider getting a 45 XD, brother. They're nice. Got any 6-hour M17s or 18? I do, Frank. I've got an M18 in there, in the cabinet. What do you call it? Gun safe. Thank you for coming by, Frank. I'm not sure if you're new or not. Appreciate you showing up. Thank you. Demolition Ran is who got me into collecting. Kind of me as well. I wish he didn't retire. Probably you and me both and everybody else. Mr. 762, what's up? What's a blue gun? That is a Canik Signature Series Meta SFX Sketch. Oh yeah, they're expensive here too. Yeah, it's because you got the import. That's why. Brand new and glad I found this page. Frank, thank you. And I think you just subscribed. My counter went up. Appreciate it. Like if you could do, double that screen. Appreciate you coming by, Mr. Frank. What is that little guy? Is that Deadpool? I don't know what that little symbol is. Yes, it's a Meta SFX. It was like $850 with the box and all the paraphernalia that Canics come with. It's the Sketch Series Collectors. So it's number 624 of 2500. Damn, that's a huge revolver. Yeah, that's a 500 BFR. So the BFR frame, they chamber in 4570, 3030, 500 Magnum, and then also the 500 Bushwhacker. And so this one's the 500 Magnum. Thank you, Shill. I also have a Canic TTI Combat. It's down in that big box there. Where's the Glocks? Denary, I have one in there. It's a Glock 20. 10 millimeter. Let's see here. I got a very important question. What is the X32 or 35 thingy? So that the by 32 means how big it is. The end that you see out of, not your eyepiece, but the end that's towards the barrel, the muzzle end. The other number is the zoom. Like mine here. Here, I'll put you up by mine. So here's the Vortex Venom I have. The 6x24 is the zoom. The by 50 is how big this end is over here. See, this is the Vortex Viper. 7.62 by 50. This is an L, though, because it's a long range. It's an LR. I've never understood what those mean. Hopefully that makes sense, buddy. Whoa, that's a beauty. Thank you. Do you have a 3-inch Super Magnum 12 gauge? I do not. That'd be kind of cool. Do you have some interesting guns out tonight? Thank you. These were requests from last night. So from, let's see, from here down to here were all requests tonight. CZ52, 357 Magnum, the 500, the Blue Canic, the 30-06, the 338 Lapua, the 17 HMR. The AK I didn't get up here, though. And these are tomorrow's requests. We got a couple of them here. Right here. The 1911, 2011, and my pump shotguns. So, yeah, I take requests, guys. Love the CZ pistol, buddy. I wish it can't have one, but got Tula Turkarov. Thank you. 1898 model. Sorry, 1984 model. I put a muzzle brake on it, and it's homemade wooden grips. Got you. This one is a 1954 Cold War edition. CZ imported by... this one was imported in Knoxville, but I forget exactly. It says underneath the front there. It's made in 54. That thing, I love how it shoots. Oh, thanks. You're welcome. Canic first slot, what you prefer? Canic. You pay less and you get way better features. Which rifle is that with the Vortex? The one with the Vortex Venom back there is a 338 Lapua Precision Ruger. Got any 270 Winchesters? No, I have 270 Remington. This one's a Remington 700 30-06, and then I have a Remington 270 700 in there. Let's see, 1954, but I know you got older. That's of my CZ Turkarov. Yeah, I got stuff way older than 54. I mean, my oldest is from 1820 to 1860. It's a precision cap Kentucky rifle. Would love to walk around an Arizona gun show with you. Yeah, it's fun. I hope we have one here at our local mall. The other day they had one in January, and then they had one like in April. It's time to have another one. Norberto, what's up? Yeah, definitely can it. Because you get way better features for cheaper. The trigger's a million times better, for one. Especially in the TTI Canic. Not this one. I mean, that's super good too, but the TTI Combat Canic in that black box has the best trigger on planet. Do you have a 43 Mauser? I have a Mauser, but it's from 3938. It's right here. It's a Turkish. Let's see, what does it say there? Caliber is, can't read it. It's an 8 millimeter, but Cal St. Alice VT. And then right there it says some other stuff, but I can't read. But it's an old Mauser. Hey, Kaliyawati. How are you? Welcome to the chat. Kaliyawati. Welcome. Where are you from? Shadow 2 Carrier, what do you think about it? I think Shadow 2s are actually pretty good because it's already like a nice looking Glock style, but it's got way better features and you don't pay a piles more for it. What does AOL mean? My text precision optics got too empty. Sorry for bothering. AOL. I forget what that means. Was this a miniature Mosin Nagant? Yeah, that is a Mosin Nagant. It's not a miniature though. It's an actual one. It's the M38. It's the carbine, so it's the one people want. It's worth more. It's a 1943 7.62 by 54R. The strap is from 53, but the gun is from 43. And it's all numbers matching. American Online. Yeah, I know, right? That's not for a scope, though, because I almost did that, too. He's wondering because there's something he's getting, or he has a scope that says AOL on it. That's one small looking, like a little 22 at first. Yeah, it does look like the Mosin Nagant 22 practice, but that's a full size. That's a 7.62 by 54R. I like that thing. It's a collector's. Like, people want the M38s because they're worth more money. I got it for just over 400 cheeseburgers. And they're worth like probably 7 or 8, maybe 9 by now. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Well, normally that is what it would be for, AOL. It's an old email internet site from the 2000s. Do you have a 3040 Craig? Don't. I would love to get one day. Let's see here. 53 of you in the chat. Guys, could you like and subscribe? We've got 2,131. Where's the Desert Eagle? Herodical High. I don't have a Desert Eagle, but I do have a Magnum Research, which is made by the same company. 500 BFR. Yep. It kicks way more. My 460 kicks way more, too. I have that in that blue box up there. I had them out this afternoon. This afternoon is Wheel Gun Thursday. Can you show us the 30-06 Springfield? Sure. It's a 30-06 round, but it's by Remington. It's this middle one here with the gloss. Ooh, that's a beast. Nice. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. I guess you're a brother. Heroically High. Thanks for coming by. Is this your first time? If it is, I appreciate it. Do you own a Ruger Single 6? I do not, Andrew. I just have one of those cheaper Heritage Rough Riders. David Solomon, is that a Woodsman? It is not, no. That'd be neat if I had a Woodsman. Those are nice. David Solomon, is this your first time? And Heroically High, is this your first time? If it is, that gets a face reveal. Oh, you got it too. Thank you for coming by, guys, to Desert Armory and more. Appreciate y'all. My EDC Axiom Alchemeda is a 365 SIG and a 2.0 bodyguard. Have any Brownings? I don't have any Brownings. I don't have any Brownings or Caltex. There was another brand, too, the other day someone reminded me of that I didn't have. I did a Ruger 6. Nice. Fourth time. Okay. I do have a CZ. It's right here. A CZ52 Tuckeroff from 54. It's the Cold War. And then I have a CZ 450. What is this one? I think it's a 457 17 HMR. G2G, man. Have a good night. Thank you, Levy. Appreciate you subscribing. See you, buddy. Next time, live tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Unless something changes, I'll let you know. My evening's really good. Good for you, buddy. Air, ALR, I search it, and it says it means adjustable objective, but I don't know what the L stands for. Oh, earlier you said AOL. It probably was an autofix. That's what's up. Yep. Andrew Kelso, I'm glad I found a fellow Arizona online. Yeah, I'm from Southern Arizona. Has been kind of hard to get through a YouTube. I moved from Arizona 4 years ago now, living in Mississippi. Missed my home state, born and raised in Desert Rat. Yeah, I was born and raised in Arizona until I was 22. Moved to Cali for like 12 and a half years. Came back. You ever sent a man to Jesus? No, I have not, thankfully. Thank Jesus I never had to. Adjustable object lens. Oh, okay, is that what it stands for? Thank you, guys. Mid 60s, love everything in 22 mag. Looking for a semi-auto. Semi-auto mag. And a rifle? Those are a little harder to find, I think. Thank you so much, Shield. Yeah, thanks, guys. That's what we do all this about, to help each other out. If one guy doesn't know it, the other guy knows it. If they don't know it, the other guy knows it. That's what we got. Can you bring the Ruger 1022 next stream? Sure, I got 2 of them. I'll put that as a request. That was Ken mentioned the 1022s. I got 2 of them. So I take requests, guys. So if there's something you want to see, ask if I have it. I might. And then I'll put it on the table in the next live. Imagine carrying that 500 beast. I know, right? The BFR. That would be crazy. Oh, I wish I had an M4, buddy. Excuse me, guys. I had to tickle my throat. I wish I had an M4. You got one? A Terran Tactical tuned one? Ooh, that would be nice. But that's probably about 4,000 or 5,000 for a Terran Tactical. Hey, Nathan. That is a Canik Meta SFX Signature Series in the Sketch Edition. It's a collector's edition. I need one and a folder. Yeah, I need one too, right? Oh, that would be so nice. That would be so nice. Are you okay, bro? I hear you coughing in the stream. It's my asthma. I'm really tight right now. Do I have 50 BMG? I do not. Yes, that's a 9mm. I wish I had a 50 BMG. I do have a 50 caliber. It'd be the 500 here. Favorite shotgun? Let me go get that for you, Andrew. It's my double barrel right here. It's a Silverhawk Beretta made in 1940. Yeah, I have a safe. How do you find those bigger 22 magazine 50 rounds? Let's see. I have some 25s, I think they are, for my 1022. You can buy them here. I don't know about 50 rounders. I'm sorry, I almost got something like that, but it's just got a weird problem in my lungs. Yeah, it's asthma. We had a lot of rain here tonight, and it's humid. It's weird how the chat just depletes randomly. Yeah, it's up to 58 again. I know someone that has a Luftwaffe drilling. I forget what that is. An M4A1. I don't. I wish. I do have a AR-15. That's the closest I have. It's Delton. I do want to see the FN57 tomorrow. Ken, it's out here. I already have it out here, buddy. You didn't notice that? It's right here. Oh, it's right there, mate. It's right there, my friend. That's my FN57. It's a 3-barreled shotgun. Oh, is that what that thingy is? I know somebody who has a CZ that's got the 212 gauges, and then it has a 30-06 in the center. It's if you ever watch Bullseye Ben, he's got one. AK-47, yes, we got one right here. It's a Kalashnikov. AK-47 7.62 by 39. I got bigger mags for it too. That one's just a 10. How long did it take you to build your collection, and are you ex-military? I'm not ex-military or military. I started collecting when I was 18. I'm 35. 1 rifle round, 2 shotgun shells. Yes, that's what his is. It's got in the center 30-06, and then the 2 on top is a 12 gauge. You should get a Ventores? What's a Ventores? Maybe clarify. I'm not sure what that is. I need to set you guys down. Do you own a sniper? Yeah, back here, buddy. Have you ever seen a sniper? I own one, buddy. It's a 338 Lapua sniper rifle. There's its shell. So here's a size comparison. Didn't touch any guns, YouTube. So that's a 17 HMR. That's a 30-06. That's a 338 Lapua. Gotta go. See you, Nathan. What's to at fun by the barrel of the 338? Any 25 ACP? Yes, I got 2 of them. A Jennings and a Lorson. The Lorson's junk. Just shoot them once because that's all it can cycle, and then throw the thing at him. Yeet! These over here? That's an FMK 9mm. First 9mm I ever bought. Horrible trigger, but shoots good. This is a Star made in Spain. It's a Fire Star, 9 millimeter. That thing is heavy. And then we have a P22 Walther. So what was your first ever gun that you ever bought? It's in here. It's a 22 bolt action Savage Mark II. Anybody know how much 1,000 yards is in 1 meter? Yeah, can someone calculate that for them, guys? This is that the scope keeps focus for shots over even 1,000 yards. Soviet era intentionally compressed AK platform, armor piercing, marble. That sounds cool, buddy. What's that gun by the through the barrel? Okay, I think I just showed that one too. Ever gabbled in muzzle loaders? I have one, Andrew. It's a Kentucky rifle. It's this one that's hex barrel from 1820 to 1860s. Percussion cap. I got it from an antique store as it sits. I want to clean up the scum off of it, clean up the trigger set, make sure it's all good, and fire it. EDC is a 2.0 Bodyguard Smith & Wesson or my 365 SIG. I don't know why it typed like that. No worries. I was here yesterday. Joe Jack, welcome. Had to ask again. If I got what? If I got something else again? Oh, any pay 25 ACPs. Gotcha. Yeah, they're in this box down there. Welcome back, buddy. Biggest gun I have that weighs the most is the 338 Lapua Sniper back there. It's a Ruger Precision. The biggest caliber actual rifle would be this. It's a 5.77 Schneider from Nepal, 1860. And then biggest shotgun is, I got some 10 gauges, 4 of them, sorry. 1,000 yards sounds crazy too. I don't know how real that is. Right. You a gunsmith? Sort of. I repair old double barrels, which that's one there. There's 2 over here. This one I need to buy a forearm for, and then that one will be done. This one needs the trigger sets and rabbit ears. Then that will be done. This one just needs assembled. I finished it up yesterday pretty much. I want to do like a little bit of cleanup on the stock. Put some linseed oil on it. Put moisture by the lock so it doesn't rot. And then possibly blue it. I'm not sure. I might be do bluing on it. Most of these old barrels I don't blue, but we might on that one. 914.4. What's that? Don't need a serial for that one. Nope, you don't need serial numbers for these ones. They're all antiques. Thanks, Jack. Oh, how many meters? Gotcha. I'm gonna head to bed. Good night, buddy. See y'all. Good night. I got a request if you have any Winchester 1897s. I do have a Winchester. This one here. That's a lever action 10 gauge. It's a 1901, made in 1901. It looks a lot like the 1887, 1897s. I forget what they're called. Sounds crazy. Yeah, it does. Andrew says, sweet. Thanks, Ken. Thanks for helping him out, guys. Any World War II classics? I have a couple of them. We have the Lee Enfield that someone sporterized. I got it for $1.75. And they put a scope on it. It's a Mark IV number 1. It's a 43. It's got the S mark on there, back in there, or the other side, so it's contracted by Savage. And then this is a pre-World War II. It's a Mauser made in 38, 39. This is a Mosin Nagant, the M38 carbine. It's from 43, all numbers matching. And then we have a post-World War II SKS. You for the AK-47, the AR-15. I'm more of an AK person. I like both a lot, and I know that AK will outlast an AR, and you can fix it with all sorts of stuff. And so I'd prefer the AK in that respect. AR because we're in America. Gotcha. What's the most unreliable pistol that you own? It's in this box. It's one of my 25 ACPs. It's a Lorson. It's just garbage. The screen froze for me. Ken, you might have to reload it. How many guns do you have? Somewhere between 80 and 100, I think. I like my AK. Me too, especially FRT. That would be fun. Biggest revolver is my 500 right there. What you eat is CJ. I did answer that. You must not heard. 365 SIG or 2.0 Bodyguard Smith & Wesson. What's the worst well-known firearm brand? Taurus? Actually, right now it is the SIG P320. How many bolt actions do you have? I'm not sure. Is that a 10-shot Colt 22? No, I don't have any Colt 22s. This is a Ruger Mark IV This is a Walther, and I think I have the extended 15 or so. I'm about to close it down. We're past 3 hours now. Usually I go about 2 to 2.5, but I've been doing longer ones of late. So yeah, guys, we are gonna close down here soon. Alex Zetnik, thank you for coming. Yes, that is a BFR in the 500 Magnum. They used the BFR frame for the 4570 as well as the 3030 and some other weird stuff. Yeah, guys, we are gonna close down here shortly. I meant to say Ruger. Yes, that is a Mark 4. Sorry, perfect gift from mother-in-law. Oh boy. Yeah, that's what they say it stands for. Don't black that one out, guys. Just leave it. Don't. If you're a mod, don't take it away. That's what a lot of people call that. 818 freeloader has easy auto. Don't even know what that is, Mr. Swisser Sweet. Thanks for coming by, buddy. Own any old 22 rifles, and what's your favorite? My oldest 22 rifle is my Winchester single shot. It's in there. SKS is classic. Thank you. Tar, yes, welcome. This thing's pretty old. I can't find any history on it. It's a Sleip Schley something. Single shot 22 Nitro Keen. Those are my single shot stuff. My oldest 22 is actually a handgun. It's actually my oldest handgun. It's from 1869 to 1871. It's in there. It's made by E. Allen and Company and from Winchester. But Mustafa, unfortunately, we are closing down the live. Appreciate you coming by anyways. M4 kits for this guest. Cool. I'm going to start heading out of the stream. Once it ends, I'm staying here till the end. Okay, guys, we are closing down, putting banana clips and drums. I have a drum for the SKS right there. I haven't tried it yet. It's got like 70-something in there. Original size that comes with it, you know. Yes. Sorry, guys. C, you're new to the chat. Appreciate you coming by. All you other guys that are new, y'all have a great night. Good night, amigo. God bless you. Thank you. God bless you all as well. I've been on for 3 hours, so it's time to close it down. Appreciate all the subscriptions. This afternoon, we got just past 2,000 subscribers. We're like 134 into that now. If you like the stuff, like and subscribe. Appreciate you coming by to Desert Armory and more. We hope to be live tomorrow, 6 p.m. If not, I'll say something in a short or something. And then those requests that were made, those guns will be on the table tomorrow. Hopefully, it should be. But yeah, see you all tomorrow, guys. And when life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Trust God in those times of uncertainties instead. Ask Him for help, and He will shine a light on your pathway. Thank you all. Have a blessed rest of your life. Blessed rest of your day, your morning, wherever you are. Thank you all. See you next time, guys. Desert Armory out.